Well, we always start with the offense, and considering this defense is pretty much stellar across the board, top 5 in points allowed per game, top 10 in pretty much everything else. Let's start on that side of the ball when we get to your starting lineups. It is going to be some sort of combination of the 3 on that interior defensive front, but it has been T.R. Tart, Deshaun Hand, and since Otito Abonia has not been active the last 2, it's been Naquan Jones, but they will rotate Jamari Caldwell in there, and that has been a front we talked about a little bit earlier that's been getting a lot of push. On the edges, it's been Thule and Bud Dupree. We saw a mix of Kyle Kennard, Caleb Murphy, and Justin Aboigbe in there, DJ. Just kind of your thoughts of how they're trying to fill that void of Khalil Mack not being out there, and maybe who is the most effective.
Yeah, sharing the burden. I like Aboigbe on rundowns. He's just so strong. He's bigger. He's more powerful. Murphy hasn't been able to quite unlock what we saw in the preseason and the regular season, but maybe today's the day.
Troy Dye, a huge tackle last week in that win over the Broncos, forcing that punt on their final offensive drive that led to the game-winning field goal drive without Denzel Perriman, and he's on the IR. He will get the start alongside Deion Henley. 22 tackles, second on the team, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, an interception, 2 passes defensed. Henley working on that all-pro season, and in the backfield, of course, it's always a combination, but you know Derwin James going to be up there along with Dante Jackson and Tarheeb Still, and then they rotate Cam Hart. And I'm interested to see what they do with Tony Jefferson, Alohi Gilman, and Elijah Molden out there, DJ.
It's going to be tough to take Tony Jefferson off the field. All he does is make plays. And I'll give you the 2 guys I think that are key today, Derwin and Deion, because Jackson Dart as a runner, not to mention trying to get Scadaboo going early. Those 2 guys are going to have big, important roles today.
I know people like to focus on sacks, interceptions, and forced fumbles, but maybe put into words for the people listening what it means to get 4 tackles for loss as a slot corner safety dime backer like Derwin did last week.
Well, you're playing with tremendous instincts and athleticism to be able to pull that off from that spot, as we heard Jackson Dart just get introduced, and a little pop in the stadium.
That was the noise. Little energy as Dart came out of the tunnel. All right, to the offensive side of the ball, Joe Alt at left tackle, Zion Johnson left guard, Bradley Bozeman your center, and Trey Pipkins your right tackle after fighting through knee and ankle injuries all game last week. Jamari Sawyer will replace Mekhi Becton, still in concussion protocol. DJ, it was the most pressure that Justin Herbert faced in a regular season game, 55% along with 14 quarterback hits. How do you avoid that today?
Well, it starts with communication, being able to identify where they're coming from, and then don't lose quickly. You can lose in some of these matchups, just don't lose quickly. Give Herbert a little bit of time.
Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen, and Ladd McConkey are in the conversation, if not at the top of the list when it comes to best trio of receivers in football. Quentin leading the team in yards and those 3 touchdowns, tied with Keenan Allen. Keenan leading the team in targets and receptions with 19 to go with his 194 and 3 touchdowns. We're still waiting for that Ladd McConkey game. I think we all feel like at the end of this all...
What do we got, 10 more minutes?
Right.
The Ladd McConkey game starts in about 10 minutes.
That's what we like to hear. And without Will Dissly, it's going to be another Tucker Fisk game, who was sensational blocking last week, and Aronde Gadsden is active again along with Tyler Conklin. How about Aronde last week? 7 targets, 5 receptions, 2 of them huge on that game-winning field goal drive.
The best thing he caught in that game was Justin Herbert's trust. I mean, you could tell game-winning drive, you mentioned it, those 2 incredible plays he made. I think he gets involved early in this ball game.
And in the backfield, let's see if Amarian Hampton can pick up where he left off, nearly 130 yards from scrimmage, and really turned it on after Najee went down. In his absence, Kamani Vidal, their 5th-round pick out of Troy last year, activated off that practice squad, had a solid preseason with a pair of touchdowns. See how much they want to use him versus Hassan Haskins today. And, of course, your quarterback in his 6th season, Justin Herbert, number 1 in the NFL in passing yards. That's what we expect to see when we come out of here. They will kick it off in just minutes on the LA Chargers Football Network.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 Treasures Baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet. This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles. An iHeart radio station.
Bunch formation to the right. Now McConkey goes in motion right to left.
This is Los Angeles Chargers football.
Running to his right, looking, throwing to the end zone.
All the way live when it's go time. This the moment we've been waiting on our whole lives.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Stopping out the tunnel with them Hall of Fame vibes.
Welcome
the LA Chargers
to LA Chargers football.
We going up, we going live.
Right here on the Los Angeles Chargers audio network.
It's go time.
It's Justin Herbert time.
It's go time.
Let's go.
And now,
let's go.
Alongside Daniel Jeremiah,
Chargers radio analyst,
your voice of the LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith.
Well, it is the big town, and it is always a big production, and you can feel the energy in this stadium when Jackson Dart jogged out of the tunnel. They may be three on the loss column against 0 in the win column, DJ, but a lot of energy in here when it comes to hope and a rookie quarterback. We knew it back in 2020 when Justin Herbert jogged onto that field against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 2, and look where we are today in his 6th season as one of the best quarterbacks and perhaps the odds-on favorite to win the MVP this year through 3 weeks. Something that you would love to see the Chargers be able to just eliminate through these first couple drives.
Yeah, you want to just make him see a lot of ghosts out there. We've heard that phrase inside this building before. Just try and muddy the picture. Don't give him anything real easy early.
Captains making their way out to that New York Giants helmet at midfield. Justin Herbert, along with Derwin James, Tuli Tuipulotu, Deion Henley, Bradley Bozeman, and Joe Alt. And even though he is not starting, Russell Wilson still jogging out for the Giants. Exchanges a handshake with Justin Herbert. Brian Burns, the defensive end out there as well. Our referee is Sean Hockley as we get ready for the coin toss here. Trying to get everybody situated after all the hugs.
Welcome, gentlemen. Los Angeles here, the visitor. You'll call the toss. That's a tails and a heads. Tails, heads. What's your call, sir? Tails is the call. He called tails. That is a heads. You have won the toss. New York is elected to defer after winning a toss. You want the football. Which way would you like to kick? Los Angeles will receive on this end. Good luck, gentlemen.
So Chargers lose the coin toss for the 2nd week in a row. They will begin on offense. So an opportunity for them to put the Giants in the hole and have them chasing points after their first drive. I had mentioned the Chargers in their all white. Giants in their standard blue top, gray pant combo. Chargers call these iced out uniforms. No blue socks, all white.
Yeah, I'm a
fan.
Head to toe. I'm a fan. I feel like we watched Penn State the other night. It's got a Penn State vibe to it.
Well, it's not got a Penn State ending. Antrell Roll out here, hyping the crowd up. Interesting to see how they're going to operate here on special teams. No Darius Davis today. Last week it was Ladd McConkey.
Yeah, Lambert Smith.
Looks like it's Keandre Lambert-Smith that's going to jog back there with Kamani Vidal. So a totally new kickoff return, and that is something that they need. 24th in the league, averaging 27.1 per, oh, that's allowed, I'm sorry. Their kickoff returns 24.9. The league average is right around there. And, man, it's the dynamic kickoff has worked with the 35-yard line as the starting point if you have a touchback. All of these kickers have managed to figure out how to drop this thing inside the 20. And as we mentioned, your average starting spot in the league is right around 25-yard return, so right around the 25-30-yard line. Got ourselves a sort of rookie kicker. He kicked in one game last year, back in November against the Commanders. It's Joe Mikatame, and he's going to be kicking right to left. Little 99 on that kicker, and this is a side-winding kick that pushes Lambert-Smith into the end zone. Perfect. Take that knee, get to the 35-yard line, and we go downstairs to the third member of our broadcast, Shannon Farron.
80 degrees under clear blue skies, bright sun here in New York. As the offense takes the field, they'll have their hands full with the Giants front. Jim Harbaugh says, I don't know if there's a better one. Outside linebacker Brian Burns with league-leading 4 sacks coming into today. But maybe big day for Omari and Hampton. New York allowing about 153 yards a game on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely, Shannon. That's the way you do it. Run right at it, DJ. And, man, you get it. You think about Burns and Thibodeau on the edges, but that big man up front just opposite Bradley Bozeman right now, Dexter Lawrence, is a handful, too. We got movement early.
That's Pipkins.
Yep, Pipkins jumped. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 to get started. This crowd loves it.
Before the snap, false start, offense number 79. 5-yard penalty, it's first down.
And he's got the task of trying to slow down Brian Burns. Shannon just told you, 4 sacks leading the NFL, along with 15 pressures.
Oh, you have 2 tight ends jog off the field, and Keenan Allen comes on the field. You go from a run down to a pass down here on 1st and 15.
Yeah, you have Matt Lott go off and Aronde Gadsden step in here as well. So it's Q to the left all alone, bunch formation to the right. Herbert shotgun, now Aronde in motion right to left. Pressure. Herbert standing tall, throws middle of the field, and that is caught by Keenan. Good thing they brought him out here all the way out to the 39-yard line. So you make up for it by facing a 2nd and 6 after a 1st and 15.
Oh boy, Javon Holland was in perfect coverage. Nice job by Keenan to kind of wrestle that ball away over the middle of the field.
Aronde jogs off, back to being on schedule with a 2nd and 6. Herbert in the shotgun, Amarian to his right from the left hash at the 38-yard line. Showing blitz. They rush 4. It's a handoff to Amarian. He gets hit immediately in the backfield, and he'll be dropped for a loss. So it'll be a 3rd and 7. Dexter Lawrence, as we had just mentioned, came through for the loss of 1.
Yeah, but Thibodeau made the play. He was able to dip underneath Joe Alt, and he forced that to kind of get real muddy real quick, and there was nowhere to go. Forced him right into the lap of Dexter Lawrence, and we've got a 3rd and long.
You would think with this front they'd be great, but on the season, 25th in the league, allowing a 45% conversion rate. The Chargers 3rd, converting at 46%. Crowd is loud. Twins each side for Herbert from the 37. Quinton in motion. Herbert to throw. Here comes 4, and it's a quick to McConkey, and McConkey drops it. He had it in his hands. That is a flat drop. And a 3 and out. It was right on the money.
Yeah, he looked up the field, just working inside, a little inside cut, and
he's lucky that didn't get picked.
Yeah, it popped off his hands up in the air, but easy first down, and might have been able to turn that up the field and get a little bit more.
Yeah.
It had definitely been to the 50-yard line.
And McConkey slaps his head with both hands, upset with himself, and it's a 3 and out. So the Giants defense holds, and it's Olszewski to return with his heels on his own 10. J.K. to boot it away with his toes on his own 23. Left to right from where we sit. And this is a high kick, a little bit shorter. Olszewski now has to back up with the wind on top of the numbers, left side on the 10. So a nice punt by J.K. 51 yards, no return. And listen to this crowd, DJ.
Pop. They're all standing up.
Everybody's standing up for the debut of Jackson Dart, the rookie out of Ole Miss. For a moment there, he was a teammate of Thule. I'd love for them to become quick acquaintances again. Spent that year at SC, but when Lincoln Riley was hired, brought Caleb Williams with him, and Jackson transferred to Ole Miss. Worked his way into being a first-round pick. And they start out with Cam Scadaboo to his left in the shotgun. Now Scadaboo in motion. Moves his way to his right from the left hash. And it's a handoff to Scadaboo. Scadaboo has a lane, breaks a tackle. That's something you don't want to get used to hearing today, but something he's done his whole career. Out to the 16 for a gain of 5. Bud Dupree with the tackle.
Yeah, I thought that might pop. Bud Dupree did a nice job of getting off the block and making the tackle. There's nobody else there as they're right back on the ball with pace.
Again, Dart from the shotgun. Left hash. And again to Scadaboo. Now he's going to pull it and take a shot left sideline. There's Malik Neighbors swatted away, and there's flags everywhere. And Tarheeb still cannot believe it.
Neighbors did a good job of fighting back through him and really, really sold it to get the call.
Pass interference. Defense number 29. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
So good start here for Jackson Dart. You get a little 6-yard run from Scadaboo, and now a PI on Tarheeb Still, who does not get flagged often. And now Malik going to go outside the numbers at the 30, opposite Dante Jackson, who's giving him about a 7-yard cushion. Handoff, no. Yeah, it is Scadaboo. Running that RPO, and it's moving quick. Gets out to about the 32 for a gain of 2. Deshaun Hand with the tackle.
Yeah, you're going to see Jackson Dart pull one of these pretty early. The Chargers crashing inside with Tui Pelotu. You're going to see a lot of this RPO game.
2nd and 8. 4 on the line of scrimmage for the Chargers. That's what they rush. And now just a straight drop back and a quick throw. And Neighbors with a ton of cushion. Dives forward about a yard short of the first down. It's a gain of 7. He needed 8, so it'll be about a 3rd and half yard. And there was no one within 5 yards of Neighbors, but a good job closing that gap.
Yeah, it's just like a little muddle huddle here. I mean, they're not even really huddling up. They're getting to the line of scrimmage. That keeps the communication in Dart's helmet, too.
Slayton and Robinson out to the right. Malik all alone to the left. It's a handoff to Scadaboo, and there goes that battering ram. Man, he just ran over 3 Chargers and pushed them back 4 yards. Out to the 43-yard line for a first down.
I think it was Naquan, wasn't it? Or it was Caldwell. It might have been Caldwell. Ran right over him.
That's 340 pounds that he ran over like it was nothing. And again, right back on it from their own 43. Handoff to Scadaboo again, and this time he breaks through, and he is all the way into Charger territory. This is a problem. He is all the way out to the Bolts 41-yard line, and that was easy for 16 yards.
Yeah, they're spreading the Chargers out, and they're finding some creases inside. They're getting some push on the line of scrimmage, and they're getting to Dayon Henley at the second level.
Early here, but the Chargers with a 3-and-out off a lad drop give the ball back to the Giants, and man, this crowd is already energized. With this start of Dart, Singletary comes in, Scadaboo goes to the sideline. 2 receivers each side for Dart.
He's going to run soon. You can almost feel it.
Now Wandale Robinson in motion, and there is Dart. He takes off, and there he goes. Dart dives forward for a gain of 9 to the 32, Troy Dye. And he had that edge, DJ.
Yeah, you could just see it coming, and they fake the toss, and then he ducks right up underneath it.
2nd and 1, again, no huddle. Singletary stays in. Derwin creeping toward that line of scrimmage, and here he comes. Derwin can't quite get Dart. He's got the first down. He needed 1. He picked up 4. Inside the Charger 30 to the 28 before Caleb Murphy can take the tackle. I thought Derwin had it. He guessed running back.
Yeah, it was his own read, so he's reading it, and then he decided the last second just pull it, because that was going to be a big tackle for loss for Derwin if he hands it off. Dart likes to get hit. He's one of those rare quarterbacks. He likes to run the ball. He likes to get hit. He feels like it wakes him up a little bit.
Neighbors and Slayton to the left. Dart empty now in shotgun. Trips to the right. To throw. Sets his feet. And now steps up. Throws. Neighbors to the 15. This is easy. This is one of the best defenses in the NFL, and a rookie in his first start is making easy work of what Jesse Minter's throwing at him right now.
And this is all Brian Daboll's best stuff. He knows the skill set of Jackson Dart, getting a chance to show it all off on this first drive.
Well, now it's an opportunity. The Giants are the 31st team at scoring touchdowns in the red zone. The Chargers' defense is first.
It's a different offense, though, than what's trotted out there the first 3 weeks.
Scadaboo back. Next to Dart in the shotgun. And Dart to throw. Now he's just going to take off. He's got a lane. There's Dart all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And that was hot knife through butter. I mean, that was absolutely easy work for the Giants as they are up 6-0.
Well, we thought he'd bring some energy and electricity to the Giants. He's done that. You can hear this stadium start to rumble. And this does not look anything reminiscent of what the Russell Wilson offense looked like. His athleticism's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, when I say Jackson Dart didn't get touched, I mean literally he did not get touched from the 15-yard line.
And who had the big league block? Scattaboo.
Yeah.
On a quarterback draw.
9 plays, 89 yards, 4 minutes, 17 seconds after forcing a 3-and-out. And now Mikatame for the extra point. And that is good, and the Giants are up 7-0 on the Bolts, undefeated versus winless. And right now, winless on top, 7-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 Treasures Baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet.
Hey, y'all, it's Dean Sharp. Autumn is upon us. The new school year, football season, the holidays, and before you know it, changes in the weather. This is the time of year your home is put to the test. On the outside, from the weather. On the inside, it's going to be everything from students to holiday guests. So now is the time to get your home ready with a few new coats of paint. And if you want it to last, make it my all-time favorite paint, Benjamin Moore. That means some Woodlux for a freshly stained deck, Element Guard to defend your home's exterior against, well, the elements, and silky smooth yet scuff-resistant aura for all things interior. Give your home the fall refresh it deserves with the very best quality paints and stains from Benjamin Moore. Find the full line of Benjamin Moore products only at a locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer, and find the one nearest you at benjaminmoore.com, benjaminmoore.com. Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Let me introduce you to my favorite pest control company, Ecola, and its owner, the termite lady herself, Sue Freeze. Sue, Ecola has pioneered the most effective and conscientious pest control methods. What else do you do?
Spring and summer mosquito proofing, rodent exclusion, and rodent-proof attic insulation.
And most inspections are
totally free.
So call Ecola today at 800-332-BUGS. That's 800-332-BUGS, or on the web at termitelady.com.
Los Angeles.
LA.
Here goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert
on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now 7 rushes for 55 yards, 2 passes for 20 yards, and a PI for 14. That led to the Giants jumping out to this 7-0 lead at 9:20 left in the first quarter. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. This is a chant we would have liked to have heard a little bit more yesterday when we were out at the Ryder Cup. Instead, we heard the ole, ole, ole of the Europeans, and now we do not want to hear the white stripes today. As Mikatame kicks it off, fielded by Kamani Vidal at the 1 on the right hash. To the 10, 15, Vidal to the 25. That's where he is undercut out to the 27-yard line. And we go back downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Guys, a prideful defense right here on this bench. It is getting heated over here with the D-line. Naquan Jones leading the charge here. Make no mistake about it. They are not happy with what went down on that drive. Bud Dupree spending some time with Khalil Mack. Bud coming into this one said, it's about staying hungry. We got to come in with an edge, something on our shoulder. We cannot get complacent.
Well, thank you, Shannon. Well, certainly down 7-0 after that drive. Going to need a response. Can we get a response from the offense? Would have had a first down, but a drop by Ladd made it a 3-and-out. Herbert rolling to his right under pressure, throwing a little bit low, and Aronde Gadsden cannot dig it out. And Brian Burns got a shot on Herbert as he let it go, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you're hoping with the run action that Brian Burns is going to get sucked inside. He doesn't fall for it, so Justin had to really, really rush the throw. Didn't get it where he wanted it.
It was intended for Gadsden. He jogs off with Trey Harris, the other rookie. As Tucker Fisk jogs on.
Boy, need to give the defense a little rest and find some rhythm, get a couple first downs here.
I was down on that field all pregame, and it is hot. It is cooking down there. Pistol formation with Tucker Fist to the left of Herbert. To throw. Double clutches, gets it out to Q, trying to spin out of a tackle, and can't quite get to the 30, just shy of it, so it's only a gain of 4. Tyler Nubin with the tackle to bring up a 3rd and 6.
And now you got to deal with the rush package that the Giants have, which is pretty darn impressive when you look at the collection of guys they can throw out there.
A lot of first-round picks out there on that line. Now Brian Burns, who they traded for from Carolina. Kayvon Thibodeau. Abdul Carter. Carter now outside of Thibodeau. Trips to the left from the 29, and here they come. Herbert sets his feet, throws, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and nearly intercepted. There's a flag that comes late, and I think it's going to be on the Giants.
It's a question of where the tip was and how they're going to look at that.
Well, it's shown as a hold, according to Coach Harbaugh, but let's see what Sean Hockley has to say.
He's arguing for the hold because if it's not,
if it's PI,
it's not going to matter.
They're picking up the flag now. Let's see what this is.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact by the defensive back covering number 15. It does not matter that the ball was tipped, as this foul occurs before the pass is thrown. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Huge break.
I feel like we workshopped that pretty well between the three of us.
And we were down there watching Harbaugh, lobbying for the call. And he ends up getting it. Doesn't get the hold that he asked for, but he does get the illegal contact. So the ball placed at the 35-yard line, right hash. The Chargers with a first down via penalty. Giants got one of those on their scoring drive. Let's see if the Chargers can match. McConkey in motion right to left. Joins Q on that side. Herbert under center. Hands to Hampton. Hampton gets contact, spins off it, and a flag comes in late. Is that going to be Zion?
Yeah, Zion on a hold.
On a rundown.
Working against Phillips, the nickel.
Holding. Offense number 77. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Zion not happy with it, but now 1st and 20.
It's some point in time they got to get this run game cranked up and figured out here.
So 1st and 20 from the 25. Herbert shotgun, and now we got trips to his left. Q, Ladd, and Keenan. Keenan in the slot. He's the inside of that 3-receiver formation. Ladd in the middle. They bring the extra rusher, and it's into the flat for Hampton. He's got to make a man miss, and he can't. Gets out to the 28-yard line for a gain of just 2. Tackled by Tyler Nubin. Let's go down to Shannon.
Yeah, Trey Harris came down here off the field into the injury tent. It looks like he's being evaluated for a concussion. Both the team neuro doctor and the league guy both in there right now, guys.
All right. Thank you, Shannon. And yeah, Trey's a rookie, and the stats aren't there, but he's been one of their best blocking receivers.
Well, it's going to give some opportunities to Lambert Smith, and that starts right now. 2nd
and 18. They got to get a chunk here. Do not want that defensive front coming at you at 3rd and long. Down to 8 on the play clock. 3 receivers left. Herbert to throw. He's got to get this thing off. Climb in the pocket, and Herbert is going to be dropped. Thibodeau gets him. And he had all day to throw. Nobody could get open. It's no gain, so it won't be a sack for Thibodeau.
Yeah, I think that's probably not the first time they've come in contact with one another going back to Eugene, Oregon.
Teammates for the Ducks. Maybe they will give him a sack. It was 2nd and 18. Says 3rd and 19 now based on where they spotted it.
There was a clean pocket.
Yeah.
It just took forever and couldn't find anybody.
Well, this is an inauspicious start for the Bolts. 3rd and 19 from the 26. They rush 4. Herbert has time. Climbs the pocket, and now Herbert's just going to take off to the 30. Gets a block to the 40. Herbert left sideline, out of bounds, just shy of midfield. No flags. Got it all and then some. What a run by Herbert, 24 yards.
Sometimes it's about speed, and other times it's about reading your blocks like a running back. Justin set up the blocks and then was able to get outside of the perimeter as we've got somebody down. Is that Joe Alt?
That is Joe Alt. And he looks like he's in a lot of pain. No, he wants to be helped up immediately. And he is hobbling. He will not put his right leg down. He's trying to walk on it. He's trying to walk it off. So Austin Deculus will come in at left tackle.
Good night.
He is really hobbling. Takes his helmet off before he gets to the sideline. This is not good. Getting a look at it here as he got rolled up on. The back of his right leg rolled up on. And here we go. Herbert under center, offset eye. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, trying to elude the rush. A little bit high as he is brought to the ground by Abdul Carter.
Here's the thing. When you can't run the ball, and they have not run the ball, they're not going to honor these run fakes. And so Herbert just getting teed off on when he pulls it.
Hampton 1 carry for -1 yard. 2nd and 10.
They got to get the run game going against this front. You can't just put Herbert back there 55 times against these guys.
Right. 2nd and 10, pistol. Tyler Conklin on the left side of the line from midfield. Showing blitz, and that's going to be a free play. Free play, take a shot. And it's Conklin who gets about 8, but they'll take the free 5 yards. It's Bobby Okereke that jumped a little early. And as soon as...
Offside. Defense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Shannon, what do you got?
Joe Alt is in a lot of pain, guys, but more than that, he is upset. Got the ortho guy looking at that right ankle. They're bringing out the cart right now. They want to get pictures of this, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to take him inside of the x-ray machine and see what they can find out right now.
Yeah, Joe Alt on a cart is as bad an outcome as you can have in any play this season. Herbert from the shotgun. Rolling to his right, throwing to his right, and a nice attempt by Q. It was out of bounds. Bring up a 3rd and 5.
Something's wrong with Herbert's hand. His left hand, he keeps grabbing at it. Keeps trying to wipe it on the towel. And that's 3 plays in a row now. He's trying to shake it out, grabbing the towel. What he did.
Chargers 1 for 2 on 3rd down. That Herbert run. Hampton in the backfield, now in motion. From the Giants' 46. They are showing blitz. They rush 5. Herbert takes a shot right sideline from McConkey. Cannot bring it in. Wow. Hit him in the hands. That is 2 now for Ladd. 2 targets, 2 drops.
That was an over-the-shoulder ball, splitting the numbers in the sideline down the field, and couldn't place it any better and just went right through his hands. Looks like now also got poked away by Phillips.
Phillips, who, by the way, has given up more yards to wide receivers this season than almost any other quarterback, and right there got it poked away. Herbert now 3 of 8 for 15 yards, and now they're going to punt it away. They thought about going for it, and that is just huge. That's twice now on 3rd down.
See if we can pin him deep here.
Olszewski set up inside the 10. J.K. boots it away from his own 45, and that's a side spinning punt. Olszewski gets away from it, see if it takes a Charger bounce, and it does. Inside the 5, all the way down to the 1. What a beautiful punt by J.K. Scott. 43 yards, no return, and the Chargers on defense will have the Giants backed up to their own 1. Giants lead 7-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Hard-headed touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Chargers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Celebrating 25 years of American Vision Windows, California's #1 window replacement company. 25 years, a million windows, and still delivering expert service. Save up to $2,500 off your project. $250 off each window, $500 off each door with 4 or more. Visit our freshly revamped Simi Valley showroom. Call 888-226-9908 or visit American Vision Windows today.
For all offers valid for a limited time, restrictions apply. Call or see website for details. Offer expires 9/30/25. CSLB number 778326.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So Chargers trailing 7-0, 5:32 left in the first. Charger fans bolt up. Catch all the action this season live and in person with Vivid Seats, proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers and the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. Download the app today. While they're in the huddle, let's get to Shannon real quick because they were running with tempo last time. Shannon, what do you got?
Yeah, they're tending to Justin Herbert's left hand. Actually, it's not his hand, it's his finger, guys. It's his middle finger. Certainly apt. Joe Alt officially questionable with that ankle injury.
All right, thank you, Shannon. A great huddle. Dart under center. Singletary about 5 yards behind him in his own end zone, trying to get him to jump. Slayton goes in motion. Handoff to Singletary, and he is hit by Troy Dye at the 1. He'll push his way out to about the 2.5-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 2. But nice job by Troy with the fit to close that thing up. And now we got Dante Jackson running off and Cam Hart running on.
He's grabbing his shoulder.
Yeah. Grabbing his right shoulder. Malik Neighbors now opposite Cam Hart.
Be aware of Malik Neighbors, them trying to take a shot here.
He's got no help over there. Derwin shaded that way, and now he's starting to work his way over there. It's a handoff again, and again the Chargers are up for the task. Nope, Singletary broke it, but a nice job of cleaning that up at the 5 by Derwin. Gain of 2, it'll bring up a 3rd and 5, and boy, this would be huge. We'll call it 3rd and 6. They're going to mark him down behind the initial spot a little bit. Well, we mentioned 3rd down this offense coming into this game with Russell Wilson, 27.5%. But they got 6 first downs on that first drive, including converting their 1 3rd down opportunity.
I get a hand and tip one of these balls up in the air here.
Bellinger, the tight end to the left at Dart. Singletary to his right from their own 5. Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Dart has time, and he's going to take off. Rolling to his right, throwing to his right. And in front of St. Juice, it's Darius Slayton that comes up with the catch on the right sideline all the way out to the 23.
Yeah, Dart was a little scramble drill. He gets out to the right side and actually uses his hand to wave him back. Just cut off your route, work back to me on this scramble, and St. Juice couldn't stay with him.
So 2 for 2 now on 3rd down, and here comes that tempo. Again, it's Bellinger to his right. Singletary to his right as well. Dart in the shotgun. And he pulls it real quick and gets it out to the left side. Let's see where they mark him down. If there's going to, Tarheeb still was there, so it'll be no gain. I think that was Jalen Hyatt.
Or was
that Wandale?
That was a great tackle. It was Wandale.
Yeah, it's Wandale. It's a heck of a tackle by Tarheeb.
But this is an offense, talked about during the week, pace and space with Jackson Dart. They want to run with pace, and they want to get the ball out in space.
From their own 23, 2nd and 10. Singletary stays in the backfield with Dart in the shotgun. Dart to throw. Has time, taking a shot down the sideline. St. Jude's step for step and incomplete. That was intended for Slayton. Slayton's got speed, but overshoots him a little bit. And a nice job by St. Jude's matching him step for step.
I'll tell you what, St. Jude's had been in this division and had struggled a little bit with Washington, and you can tell the familiarity with Brian Daboll and the Giants. They are going at him early and often today.
Yeah, St. Jude's has had a nice start to his career, to his season, I should say, with the Chargers. But last season, one of the most targeted and one of the most unsuccessful corners in the league with the Commanders. So here we go, a 3rd and 10. Can the Chargers defense get this offense off the field? Dart to throw. They bring an extra rusher. Dart under pressure, scrambling, nowhere to go, and he is dropped. Tuli Tuipulotu. He earned that. He has had a ton of pressures, but no sacks. It's going to be a loss of 2, and the defense gets off the field.
Yeah, nice job. Derwin was kind of functioning as a spy on that one, too, just trying to mirror Jackson Dart. And there was no escape route for him. There was no lane for him to get up into.
And for Tuli coming into this one, 17 pressures, but did not have a sack. Well, now he's got one, as Tarheeb still is going to be your punt returner.
It looks like the sun is an issue.
It is. Yeah. It most definitely is. I was watching it in warm-ups. And here is your left-footed punt as Tarheeb finds it at the 21. Cuts upfield at the 29 to the 30 and gets absolutely clocked at the 33. But a nice job by Tarheeb tracking that, securing it, and getting it out to the 34-yard line as the Chargers trail 7-0, 1:56 left in the first quarter on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Hey, y'all, it's Dean Sharp. Autumn is upon us. The new school year, football season, the holidays, and before you know it, changes in the weather. This is the time of year your home is put to the test. On the outside, from the weather. On the inside, it's going to be everything from students to holiday guests. So now is the time to get your home ready with a few new coats of paint. And if you want it to last, make it my all-time favorite paint, Benjamin Moore. That means some Woodlux for a freshly stained deck, Element Guard to defend your home's exterior against, well, the elements, and silky smooth yet scuff-resistant aura for all things interior. Give your home the fall refresh it deserves with the very best quality paints and stains from Benjamin Moore. Find the full line of Benjamin Moore products only at a locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer, and find the one nearest you at benjaminmoore.com, benjaminmoore.com.
The We Make It Easy sales event is here. So now's the best time for a great deal on a new Toyota. Choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. Drive home the all-hybrid Camry with its striking design, a trail-conquering Tacoma 4x4, or an adventurous RAV4. So hurry into your Toyota dealer. The time to drive home your new Toyota is here. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Now it's easier than ever to find the Toyota that's just right for you at Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, Giants pick up on pressures where the Broncos left off. They got a sack, 3 hurries, 2 tackles for loss. Herbert 0 for 3 under pressure. And the Chargers trail 7-0 here at MetLife against the Giants, who got a spark from Jackson Dart on that opening drive, but a nice job by the defense to get him off the field. Chargers decent field position here from their own 33. And it's Matlock ahead of Hassan Haskins in the backfield. Herbert quick out to Quinton, and Quinton puts his foot in the ground in a stiff arm and gets his way to the right sideline, 40-yard line. Paulson Adebo with the tackle. Shannon, what do you got?
Yeah, cornerback Dante Johnston in a holding pattern right now. They took a look at him inside the injury tent for a concussion. Right now the NFL's reviewing the tape. He has still not gotten his helmet back, so that's where we're at, guys. All
right, thank you, Shannon. Trey Harris went in there for concussion observation, and now Dante Jackson in there. So Chargers, though, able to get something on first down, a 2nd and 2 And Hampton checks back in from their 41. Handoff to Hampton. Hampton, positive yardage. There you go. Just fly through that A gap, get all the way out to the 45, and a first down. DJ, mark it 1.
Yeah, they got to get more of that going, especially with the injury to Joe Alt. You've got to try and slow this rush down. That's one way to do it.
They traded for Austin Deculus prior to the season. And Joe Alt was carted off into the locker room, listed officially as questionable. Shannon told us that a little bit earlier with that ankle. Herbert under center again. And he's got to get rid of this. Under pressure, rolling to his right. Nearly at the sideline and just throws it out of bounds. 2nd and 10 as Brian Burns was in pursuit.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence just able to win against Bozeman right off the snap. Actually, it was Sawyer, sorry. He beat Sawyer right off the snap. It was immediate. Herbert got flushed to the right where there's no receivers. Everybody's on the left side of the field, so we just had to throw that one away.
So 2nd and 10 from their 45, trailing 7-0. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Has not been a frame to remember as Kamani Vidal now goes empty. He works his way out left of the numbers on the left side. Herbert, they rush 4. And batted at the line of scrimmage, intercepted. Big man interception. Dexter Lawrence to the 20, to the 15. Herbert chops him down. No, he doesn't. Saves the touchdown at the 2. An absolute unmitigated disaster.
I mean, that was a heck of a catch. That ball got tipped right at the line of scrimmage and got to Dexter Lawrence in a hurry. And as soon as he caught it, he took off.
I mean, he is one of the true unicorns in this league.
Herbert saved the touchdown.
He absolutely did. Herbert's 2nd interception of the season.
He tipped it to himself.
He tipped it to himself, yeah, watching the replay. What an athletic play. Going up against Bozeman. And Herbert with the diving touchdown-saving tackle. See whether or not the defense can hold the Giants to a field goal here. That's a 37-yard touchdown return for a 350-pound human.
Yeah, these 10 a.m. starts can be a little wonky, man, and this is a weird start to this game.
Scattaboo back out there to the right of Dart. Slayton all alone left. Neighbors, Robinson to the right. Now Robinson in motion. And we got false start.
That was going to be a touchdown.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Greg Van Roten, what'd you see, DJ?
Wandale Robinson was going to be in the flat on a little RPO, and he was wide open. Dart had already pulled the ball. Would have been a touchdown on the right pylon, so Chargers dodged the bullet here.
That's a good start to this goal line stand. Catching a break, can you cash it in? Ball backed up to the 8-yard line. Robinson, Neighbors out to the right. Still and Derwin out there. Scattaboo to the left as it's empty for Dart. Now Scattaboo in motion. Dart pulls it. And Dart met at the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 7. He'll pick up 1. 2nd and goal.
Man, it'd be huge if you could force a kick.
As Deion Henley that made that tackle was able to shake a block. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. They're just going to casually walk to the sideline with 10 seconds on the clock. So tough first frame here for the Bolts. They trail 7-0, and following that Justin Herbert interception by Dexter Lawrence, it'll be a 2nd and goal from the 7 when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-heated touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Want the best seats at the lowest prices? Access to exclusive members-only events? Merchandise discounts and more? Well, of course you do. So what are you waiting for? Become a Chargers season ticket member today. From the unforgettable moments at SoFi Stadium to year-round perks bringing you closer to the Bolts than ever before, membership definitely has its benefits. So don't miss out on the ultimate waiting experience, Chargers football. Visit Chargers.com/tickets and become a season ticket member today. That's Chargers.com/tickets. And we'll see you at SoFi.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 Treasures Baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, after the first frame, it's 7-0 Giants. And it's Jackson Dart who's 4 of 5 for 38 yards, 4 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown in his debut. Justin Herbert, 1 carry for 24 yards, 4 of 11, 23 yards and an interception for a rating of 7. And following the interception that went all the way to the 2-yard line by Dexter Lawrence and a false start, Chargers defense trying to hold up on a 2nd and goal from the 7. Scattaboo in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Neighbors and Robinson, Slayton to the left.
I watch a fade to Neighbors. Keep an eye on him down here.
It's a handoff to Scattaboo, and he's got the lane, and he is undercut. What a tackle by Cam Hart. That is a touchdown-saving tackle. Cut into the legs of Scattaboo, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3.
That's like what you used to do at home when you play that 10-yard fight where it's just 1 against 1 out in space. He had the whole half of the field.
And they want to get right back on it. 3rd and goal. Scattaboo to the left of Dart. And Dart hands it to Scattaboo, and he is hit immediately and dropped backwards by Deshaun Hand and Derwin James. You're 0-3. You want to go for it or kick the field goal. Brian Daboll is going to kick the field goal, make it a 2-score game. But what a job by this defense. A 1st and goal from the 2 following the interception. And they hold him to a field goal.
Hey, that's a 4-point tackle by Justin Herbert.
Right. Great point. That was Herbert that chased Lawrence down, dove for his ankles, and was able to trip him up just enough.
That's about 360 pounds of Dexter Lawrence that he found a way to get on the ground and save 4 points.
22-yard field goal attempt for Mikatame. It's good. And the Giants lead early. 13:47 left in the first half. 10-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-heated touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever, with eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn.
Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Want the best seats at the lowest prices? Access to exclusive members-only events? Merchandise discounts and more? Well, of course you do. So what are you waiting for? Become a Chargers season ticket member today. From the unforgettable moments at SoFi Stadium to year-round perks bringing you closer to the Bolts than ever before, membership definitely has its benefits. So don't miss out on the ultimate way to experience Chargers football. Visit Chargers.com/tickets and become a season ticket member today. That's Chargers.com/tickets. And we'll see you at SoFi.
Los Angeles.
L.A.
Here goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the L.A. Chargers Audio Network.
10-0. Giants on top of the Chargers, but a heck of a job by the defense there following the Dexter Lawrence interception. 4 plays, held him to -1 yard and a minute 46. Incredible tackle by Cam Hart that saved the touchdown. And
Is
the
that
Chargers,
why we got a little listen to your heart right there?
Listen to your heart, exactly right.
Fantastic.
And this is booted into the end zone. Kamani Vidal, you got to get that ball. No, you don't, actually, because it didn't bounce first. So you take a knee, and they'll start at the 35. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Guys, that Cam Hart tackle on Cam Scatabo was exactly what they practiced this week. This is a guy who's had 6 broken tackles on 23 rushing attempts. They spent the week tackling, finding their angles, tackling low. They said you tackle him up top, he lowers his shoulder. That's where you get the yards after the catch, but that was textbook what they taught all week.
Yeah, it's a beautiful job. And again, saved the touchdown. Herbert saved the touchdown on the interception return. Scatabo, one of the toughest guys to bring down in the league here, just through 3+ games of his career. Hampton to the left of Herbert. They got to start running the ball. Harris in motion. It's a handoff to Hampton, trying to follow his blocks. Able to hurdle a defender. Spins his way past the 40 to the 41-yard line for a gain of 6, and that's what we're talking about, DJ.
Yeah, I need a lot more of that. Not only to give your defense a rest, establish some balance on this offense. They've been good offensively, but the balance hasn't quite been right. That's a good start.
Not to mention you're coming in against a team that's allowing 153 yards per game on the ground through 3 games this season. Take advantage of that, especially when you're down your left tackle. And, of course, Rashawn Slater been out since training camp. Herbert in the shotgun. Hands to Hampton again, trying to bounce it. Uses that stiff arm. Hampton racing to the edge, and he's got the first down. Past the 45 to the 46-yard line for a gain of 5.
Yeah, let him find a little rhythm. Get him going.
Put that stiff arm on Deontay Banks.
I wouldn't mind a screen or 2 sprinkled in, too, even if they don't hit, just to try and slow this rush down.
Chargers Impact Fund, a nonprofit charity committed to empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunity. To learn how you can help make a difference, visit chargers.com/impact. Shotgun for Herbert. Ladd McConkey in motion. Herbert looks that way instead. There's their screen. It's Hampton to the 50, to the 45, into Giant territory, down to the 42-yard line. The first down today via the pass. And they are in plus territory for the second time. Let's see if they can make something out of it as Hampton gets a breather. Haskins comes on.
I think it's because Greg Roman's just on the other side of the glass that we're in the same page today.
He can hear you, DJ.
Yeah, a little sprinkle,
a little crease there.
Nice.
Maybe whisper to him what you want. It's a gain of 12 for Hampton. And again, it's Haskins now in the backfield. Herbert in the shotgun, 4 on the line of scrimmage. He's going to pass. Quick out. Caught by Ladd. Whips and breaks a tackle. And there's Ladd. That's what he does best. He was hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, runs that whip, and gets 1 yard past the first down mark. I should say at the first down marker, not the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this is the formula. When you're down both your tackles, you want to run the football, sprinkle in some screen game, and then some quick game, and let your guys run with it after the catch. Another guy who can do that has just come right back onto the field in Gadsden. He's excellent after the catch, and those are quick completions.
That was a quick one. It probably went air yard 7, and it ends up going for 11. So now from the Giants 31, Haskins stays in the backfield, right hash, trips to his left, Herbert in the shotgun. To throw, they're bringing a blitz. Haskins slows it down. Herbert, middle of the field. Nice catch. There's Gadsden with those hands to the 26-yard line. Newman with the tackle. Gain of 5, we'll call it.
Yeah, it was a little delay release there by Gadsden. He stays in to help in pass protection, then just leaks out, and Herbert was able to find him.
He jogs off. Conklin jogs on, of course. No stranger to MetLife Stadium with the Jets last year. 2nd and 5, and here we go. Let's get this offense in some rhythm. Haskins stays in, trips left.
Boy, Keenan on Drew Phillips is a great matchup.
And Herbert to throw. There's Keenan. Good call. Left sideline, shoved out of bounds. First down again to the Giants' 20 in the red zone now.
Yeah, inside the red zone now, you're starting to really get everything working here. You've got your options. You've got Hampton going a little bit. You've got Herbert in a rhythm.
Herbert 4 of 4 on this drive for 34 yards. Hampton in the backfield. Herbert under center. Quinton in motion. Pitch to Hampton and a misdirection. And he's got the 20. Cuts forward, lowers the shoulder. Flag comes in late. How about the hard yards by Hampton? We'll see what this flag is. It came in
might be a crack
from the backfield, and it's going to be on the Chargers.
I think it was a crack block on Gadsden.
Sean Hockley.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 15. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
So instead of a 2nd and 2, it's going to be a 1st and 15. So back him up to the 30 now.
He ended up running into Gadsden. That's where it looked like him. You saw his body go flying, but
it's a 10-yard penalty. So 1st and 20 on what had been a very methodical, effective drive, never off schedule. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, McConkey to the right. Q alone to the left. And now Lambert-Smith in motion, right to left. Herbert to pass. They rush for. He's got to get rid of it. Throws the screen again. And again, Hampton wrapped up in the backfield all the way back at the 35. Dives forward to the 34. That's a loss of 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 24. Darius Muasau with the tackle for loss.
Man, it's just one guy there. You run the screen. If he can just beat the one man out in space, you've got something working, and just couldn't shake him.
Yeah, and that was Zion who was trying to get out there to make that block.
Well, to me, now you're looking, let's get 10 yards here and make sure we're in comfortable field goal range.
Get some points. 2nd and 24, 8th play of the drive.
No
Herbert
sacks.
empty.
No sacks, no sacks.
Hampton, left sideline, trips to the right. Herbert quickly to Hampton. Hampton has to make a man miss. He does. Left sideline. Hampton dives forward inside the 15-yard line, unless they say he stepped out of bounds before it, which they do. So how about that? From a 2nd and 24 to a 3rd and 5 at the 15.
Dane Belton had no shot at him out there in space. And now you could look at this, too, as 2-down territory.
They break huddle from the 15 on a 3rd and 5. Keenan outside right. Conklin and Q over there. Ladd all alone left. Haskins in the backfield. Herbert to throw. Nowhere to go. Hit. Lets it fly. Throws it toward the feet of Keenan, and they're going to say intentional grounding. Yeah. Carter got him. He's trying to argue that he was trying to muscle it to Keenan.
I thought he had Keenan right now. If he just throws it on that one-step slant right now, he had him.
Coming over to talk to Coach Harbaugh. Harbaugh's trying to say.
Intentional grounding by the offense number 10. He was in the pocket. There was no receiver in the area. This is a loss of down. It's 4th down after a 10-yard penalty.
So out comes Dicker, but the huge gain by Hampton at least gets them into field goal range to put some points on the board.
Please reset the game clock to 8:10.
Well, it's a good drive.
Yeah, Carter got right up in his lap. It'll be 43-yarder here And on this, in his career, I should say, Cam Dicker, well, we'll get to that in a minute. He's going to kick this one from the left hash, 33-yard line. So a 43-yard attempt. The flags are whipping a little bit out there. Snap, hold, kick is on the way, and inside that left upright, it's good. So Chargers are on the board. They trail 10-3. There is a flag at the line of scrimmage. And see if we get maybe a leverage penalty here. Certainly won't take the points off for an offside.
The ruling on the field is a successful field goal. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 74. This 15-yard penalty will be bridged to the kickoff. Will kick off from the 20-yard line. Timeout.
So not good. Austin Deculus there with the penalty. Will likely put the Giants in good field position to get this next drive started. Chargers trail 10-3, 8 minutes left in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Snap into game mode, Bolts fans. Open a free checking account with Rise Credit Union. Deposit some cash and score 2 free Chargers tickets. No monthly fee, full digital control. Banking built to win. Ready to claim your seats? Hit risecu.com/Chargers right now and make the winning play. Realize your potential with the official credit union of the Los Angeles Chargers. It's time to rise beyond banking. Terms and conditions apply. Visit risecu.com/Chargers. Federally insured by NCUA.
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players, everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today, it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new Los Angeles Chargers Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Aren't you doing this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
UCLA Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 10 plays, 40 yards, 5 minutes, 41 seconds. Herbert 6 for 7 with that intentional grounding in there. And now Cam Dicker has to boot this thing away from all the way back at the 20. Of course, with the dynamic kick, you still have the Chargers players lined up at the 40.
It's a weird look,
It really is. There's just a lot of green. And see how much leg Dicker has if he can still drop this thing inside that 10-yard line where Olszewski and Deonte Banks are set up. From right to left, Chargers trail by 7, 10-3, and Dicker gets a lot of leg into this as Banks gets it at the 7 on top of the numbers left side of the 20, 25, 30, and breaks a tackle all the way out to the 40-yard line, so the penalty comes in big as that's where the Giants will start. It's a 33-yard return. Let's go back downstairs to Shannon.
Yeah, they just showed New York Giant great Rodney Hampton is here today. On the big screen they showed him, but Omari and Hampton with what you called, Matt, those hard yards in that last series. Impressive words from Jim Harbaugh. He said that Hampton is somebody who speaks so loudly you don't have to hear what they say. The way he trains, he practices, competitive fire, and probably the most important words, there's no fear.
I did not have it on that last drive, and they really needed to get that running game going, which they did. Scattaboo in the backfield. He takes the handoff. And Scattaboo, speaking of hard yards, all the way out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 5 as we quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to ID themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Empty for Dart. Scadaboo on the numbers right. Dart looking left, and he's head dropped. Tooley, unimpeded, absolutely wipes Dart out all the way back at the 36-yard line for a loss of 9. Well, mark him at the 37, loss of 8.
He was looking left, and that was Tooley's surprise party. As soon as he looked back to his right, unblocked, and just swallowed Jackson Dart.
Second sack of the game, second sack of the season. And that brings up a 3rd and 13.
Saw man coverage on that last one, too. The Chargers starting to be a little more aggressive.
Henley on the line of scrimmage now. A Dart to throw. Here comes pressure. He climbs, he throws, has a man, and going to be just short. See how they want to work this.
Wow,
that is a terrible spot. That is a terrible spot for the Chargers. He was a half a yard short, and they are going to put this thing right on the line.
Here comes the sneak. I mean, that is such a generous spot.
And they're showing it again on the screen. I don't know if they want to do that. It may lead to them asking them to move this thing back a half yard. But here comes the sneak at midfield. And I think they're going to get a look at it. Got the call from upstairs. Sean Hockley.
New York is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was short of the line to gain.
Well, there we go.
They're going to say he landed on a body. That's what New York's saying.
Gotcha. All right, well, when they look at it, we'll step aside here real quick. Hopefully we get good news when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Let me introduce you to my favorite pest control company, Ecola, and its owner, the termite lady herself, Sue Freeze. Sue, Ecola has pioneered the most effective and conscientious pest control methods. What else do you do?
Spring and summer mosquito proofing, rodent exclusion, and rodent-proof attic insulation.
And most inspections are
totally free.
So call Ecola today at 800-332-BUGS. That's 800-332-BUGS, or on the web at termitelady.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
It's sunny now, but rain's coming, and if your roof's not ready, you're going to be catching leaks with Grandma's Salad Bowls. Call Roof Buddy right now, 866-95-BUDDY, for a free estimate. 0 down, no payments for 24 months, and $750 off with code KFI. RoofBuddy.com before these clouds got any ideas.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
They started something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Well, you were right on it, DJ. Landed on a body, rolled forward, and they gave him the first down. All the way out to midfield, and that was following that Tooley sack that put him off schedule. It was a 3rd and 13, and the rookie quarterback having himself a heck of a day. 5 of 6, 51 yards, and a 102.1 rating. In the preseason, he completed 68% of his passes, threw 3 touchdowns, had no interceptions, rushed for another. And so far here today, he's rushed for 1. And this place is packed all the way up to the very last row of the very top section. And Jackson Dart has injected some life into this team that had been in the doldrums through 3 weeks with Russell Wilson as their quarterback. They break huddle with a new set of downs. Scadaboo and Dart in the backfield. And fakes the handoff, looking right, throwing right downfield, over the arm of Theo Johnston, right sideline, with Deion Henley in coverage on the tight end.
Thule just hit Dart again. I mean, he is having a field day and peppering this rookie quarterback.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that from Thule to get into that sack column. Everything else has been there.
I'm a little surprised they haven't relied more on Scadaboo. The way he was running on that first drive, I thought they were going to feed him heavy.
2nd and 10 here. Scadaboo today 7 for 35, averaging 5 per carry. And again, it's a quick throw. Intended for Neighbors. I don't know if he caught that. That thing looked like it might have hit the ground, but he's running it in. He's running it in.
He's running that in because he knows he did not catch it.
He did not catch that. Throw that flag.
That.
It's a 3rd and 2 where they're spotting it.
Harbaugh, there he goes.
Yeah, he absolutely did not catch that.
Didn't really play it cool. I thought maybe he could have got away with it. When you sprint that ball up.
And they were really close to getting that thing off. This will be a 3rd and 10.
Los Angeles is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. Timeout.
All right, as they look at it, we'll step aside again. 10-3 Giants, 6:01 I should say, left in the first half here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network, wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Hard-heated touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Car accident? Dog bite? Slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo crabs. Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
These 2 tackles for loss. And they got that ball spotted back at the 50-yard line, so that challenge is going to be successful. Dart started 4 of 4 for 38 yards. Since he's 1 of 4 for 13. But they have been effective on 3rd down, something other teams haven't. They were 2 of 13 last week, Bo Nix in Denver. Here today, Dart 3 of 5. Scadaboo in the backfield, right at midfield. And it's a free play. Dye jumped off sides. Dart takes a shot downfield, looking for Malik Neighbors.
That should be on Neighbors. That should have been OPI on Neighbors, and he's grabbing his knee.
And he is down, and he is not moving.
Offside. Defense number 43. 5-yard penalty. Let's replay 3rd down.
That is not good for Neighbor. Like, he's not even moving.
He tried to stop and jump, and his knee gave out.
He's holding his knee. That is not good. Theo Johnston over there. All right, we're going to break again. Oh, man, that looks bad. All right, we'll update you when we return. It'll be a 3rd and 5 after the offside penalty as the Chargers trail 10-3 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain!
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown, Chargers!
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey, y'all, it's Dean Sharp. Autumn is upon us. The new school year, football season, the holidays, and before you know it, changes in the weather. This is the time of year your home is put to the test. On the outside, from the weather. On the inside, it's going to be everything from students to holiday guests. So now is the time to get your home ready with a few new coats of paint. And if you want it to last, make it my all-time favorite paint, Benjamin Moore. That means some Woodlux for a freshly stained deck, Element Guard to defend your home's exterior against, well, the elements, and silky smooth yet scuff-resistant Aura for all things interior. Give your home the fall refresh it deserves with the very best quality paints and stains from Benjamin Moore. Find the full line of Benjamin Moore products only at a locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer, and find the one nearest you at benjaminmoore.com, benjaminmoore.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Back here, 10-3 Giants. Shannon, see you right down there in front of Malik Neighbors. What do you got?
Yeah, Malik Neighbors, they just put him on the card. He's got the white towel over his face, just crying. He was shaking on the ground as he held onto that right knee. Now he's waving to the crowd. You can see how much this guy means to the team. The entire team came over. Russell Wilson, one of the first guys praying over him. Brian Dable, as well as they cart him off through the tunnel, guys.
Yeah, it looked bad. You got Joe Alt, 5th pick in the draft that went out on the second series, has not returned with that ankle, and now you got Malik Neighbors, a 6th pick in the draft, going out on a cart. Bad morning here in New York.
Well, you've got to readjust if you're both these teams, because this is a huge down now.
Force the punt. You get no yards here. Could be 4-down territory. Scatterbo in the backfield. Dart in the shotgun. Trips to his left. And now Robinson goes in motion to the right. Got Troy Dye to jump off sides last time. And that thing was coming down to 0. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he saw
delay
it.
That's a
rookie quarterback.
Offense number 6.
Our stat man Tom saw it.
We're still at 3rd down.
Dayball and Dart did not. So we'll take that. They gave back 5 after Troy Dye gave him a free 5. So now 3rd and 10 at the 50. And again, a huge down here for the Chargers, who finally got some points on the board, 10-3.
See how they used Derwin in this situation. He spied on the last situation like this one.
He's in the middle of that line, on the line of scrimmage. And he's going to drop back. Dart climbing and has a lane. Derwin looking for him. Can't get him. Dives forward for the first down. Derwin saying that knee was down, but I don't think it was. It's a gain of 11. I mean, there was nothing in that soft spot of the field.
Yeah, he was trying to cover up any crossers that could come underneath. If he's a little more shallow, I think he's got a chance to make Dart, but he just got so deep.
And right back on it now with a first down at the 40. Dart using his legs. He's got 40 yards on the ground now on 5 carries. Pitches to Scatterbo, looking for that edge, and Scatterbo hit hard by Troy Dye, but not before he picks up 5. And they are now in field goal range, leading 10-3. They'll start the second half with the ball, so I'm sure they'd love to bleed the clock and keep it out of Herbert's hands here. But they are running with tempo. That blitz did not work out on that third down. Here comes one, and into the flat. It's tight end. Theo Johnston is undercut by Derwin James, so it'll be a third and about a yard and a half. And again, this is one of the best third down defenses in the league, the Chargers. 11th overall, allowing just 36% conversions, and the Giants are 4 of 6 here in the first half.
They're right back out there.
On a 3rd and 2, Scattaboo to the left of Dart. And Dart going to keep it, and Dart's going to get it. And this is a real problem. They have got no answer for Dart's legs. Truly none. They needed 2. He picked up 5.
This defense likes to play with light boxes. When you have a quarterback as a runner, you just pick up an extra blocker. It changes the math even more in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, it has been easy on the ground. 6 carries, averaging 7.5 per and a touchdown. And now you got Johnson to the left of Dart, Scattaboo to the right. Scattaboo takes the handoff, hit by Dye, falls forward to the 25. Gain of 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8.
Well, you take Neighbors out, you would think now, hey, just lock them up on the outside. There's nobody to be afraid of, and try and load up and slow down this run game.
Bo Collins, the rookie out of Notre Dame, wide of the numbers right. That's where Dante Jackson is. Singletary in the backfield, takes the handoff. Singletary hit by Elijah Molden inside the 25 to the 24-yard line for a gain of 1, 3rd and 7, and this is a big one. Gotta stop him here.
Yeah, not only to force the 3, but give your offense a chance to go get some more points.
So I was saying there was 5:20 on the clock, and they were at their own 40, but opportunity for them to really bleed this thing. But this is a big one now, 3rd and 7. Singletary stays in.
A lot of cushion.
He sees the blitz. 9 on the play clock, so now he's changing the play. Chargers were blitzing. They still bring it. Dart has time. Blitz holds up, throws to the end zone, and just over the hand of Darius Slayton. We got a flag, so it must have been Dante grabbing him. Or is that Cam Hart? That's Cam Hart. And Dante, but I think it's going to go on Jackson.
That's good savvy by the rookie with the hard count. Get them to show their hand.
Pass interference. Defense number 26.
Yeah, that's Jackson.
Automatic. First down.
That's going to give him a goal to go. I mean, that was right before the end zone, so let's see where they spot it. He bit on the double move. Spotted at the 14-yard line, we'll call it. Now they're walking it up to the 12-yard line. It's been a rough half here. I know they've only given up 10 points. First time they've given up over 7 this season. This is the 12th play of the drive. Under 3 minutes.
Take a swipe at the ball, see if you can't force a fumble, get something going here.
Dart to Scattaboo, and there you go. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Bounces off 1 tackle, but they swarm. He picks up 2. Well, call it 1 to the 11.
Chargers got all 3 timeouts.
Not using it yet. 2:45.
I would imagine after this play, they get a stop. They'll bang a timeout.
On this side of the 2-minute warning. Scattaboo stays in the backfield with Dart. Now goes in motion from right to his left side, back to his right side. 15 on the play clock. And nope, Dart keeps it after taking the handoff and tripped up. Look at that. Tui Pulotu again. 3rd sack of the game and a 3rd and 11.
How about his discipline there? Does not take the run fake inside, doesn't crash, stays disciplined, and then closes down and makes a tackle in space.
And Jim Harbaugh opts to keep his timeouts. They'll just let this thing run to the 2-minute warning. So it'll be a 3rd and 11 from the Charger 13 for the Giants when we return. They lead 10-3 here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports,
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Let me introduce you to my favorite pest control company, Ecola, and its owner, the termite lady herself, Sue Fries. Sue, Ecola has pioneered the most effective and conscientious pest control methods. What else do you do?
Spring and summer mosquito proofing, rodent exclusion, and rodent-proof attic insulation.
And most inspections are
totally free.
So call Ecola today at 800-332-BUGS. That's 800-332-BUGS, or on the web at termitelady.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
It's sunny now, but rain's coming, and if your roof's not ready, you're going to be catching leaks with Grandma's Salad Bowls. Call Roof Buddy right now, 866-95-BUDDY, for a free estimate. 0 down, no payments for 24 months, and $750 off with code KFI. RoofBuddy.com before these clouds got any ideas.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now, Thule, 3 sacks here today already. Remember that November of last year when he had 6 sacks in the month. He's got 3 here today. Takes his career number from 13 to 16.
Boy, I'm thinking in Brian Daboll right here. You don't want to give any hope to the Chargers. You'd think you'd be pretty conservative here, and that can include Dart running the ball again.
A chance to take a 10-point lead, and they'll start the second half with the ball. Dart has been so effective running it. Now he's going to throw, looking left, still looking left. Here comes pressure, and he just throws it at the feet of Scattaboo as Bud Dupree and Deshaun Hand were closing in. So out comes Jude Mikatane for the field goal attempt, and the Chargers will have all 3 timeouts in about a minute 45 or so by the time Herbert gets his hands on the ball.
I'm just surprised if you're Brian Daboll, you don't run him. You run him there. You got 2 high safeties. You run him. You get tackled. You don't get there. You have to burn a timeout if you're the Chargers. It's a weird play call for them.
31-yarder here. No Graham Gano. And that kick is good, and the lead is back to 10 for the Giants. 10-3, a minute 52 on the clock. All 3 timeouts for the Bolts. And
I mean, nothing's gone your way, Money. You got a Dexter Lawrence tip to yourself interception, returns to the 4. The Giants have a rookie quarterback playing excellent, and all this going on. You got a chance to score right here. It's a 1-possession game. I mean, you're right in this game, and you've played not anywhere near you're capable of playing.
I mean, Justin Herbert is 10 of 18 for 72 yards and an interception. Quarterback rating of 41.9. Marion Hampton, 4 carries for 14 yards. Does have 4 receptions for 29. That play, 15 plays, 35 yards, 6 minutes, 14 seconds. It just chewed all that clock. 2 huge names out of this game now, both taken off on a cart. Joe Alt for the Chargers and Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Back-to-back picks in the 2024 draft, number 5 and number 6. Let's see if this is returnable here for Keandre Lambert-Smith or Vidal. So they'll be moving right to left.
I'll tell you what, Khalil Mack should get a coaching whistle. The coaching he's doing down there on the sideline.
This is a short kick at the 2 for KLS. Outside the numbers 10. Slows his feet to the 20. Dives forward to the 24-yard line. Took a late shot there. So out comes Justin Herbert with all 3 timeouts. It'd be great to make this a single possession game. considering Cam Dicker's leg. After making his early one, he is 3 for 3 at MetLife.
Let's get a nice Keenan Allen drive going here. See if they can get back in their rhythm.
Allen, 3 targets, 2 receptions, 15 yards. This is a tough front to be down half of your offensive line. No Mekhi Becton, no Joe Alt. Now Herbert makes it empty. They rush 4. It's a quick throw. There's Quentin Johnston all the way out to the 35-yard line. See where they'll mark him. That is a first down, gain of 10. And for Q, that is his 3rd catch for 22 yards. Right back on it. Herbert, shotgun snap. They rush 4, and it's a quick throw to Q again. Tackled inbounds, and he's just got to get down. It's a good effort by Q to get a little bit more.
Save the time. It's more valuable.
Yeah, Flott with the tackle, and that clock is moving. They still have their 3 timeouts, 1:12, 1:11, and counting. Trips to the right. Lambert Smith to the left. Herbert. Quick throw out. There's McConkey, and it's just a bad throw by Herbert. There's a late flag that came in, and I wonder if they got Herbert late.
Yeah, Thibodeau got him. Herbert's a little slow getting up.
A little friendly fire from his former teammate out of Oregon.
There is no foul for roughing the passer because
isn't.
the defender was blocked into the quarterback. The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. There is no 10-second runoff due to flag pickup because of the dead clock. It's 3rd down.
So they'll say that Thibodeau got blocked into him. Looking at the replay now. Ooh, hit him right in the knee, and Deculus shoved him from behind. So it's a big 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 5. They need the 45-yard line. Ball is just inside the 41, so it's really about 4. Chargers just 1 of 4 on 3rd down. Bunch formation to the right. Here comes the blitz. No, they rush just 4. Herbert has time. Throws out. Caught. Keenan, right sideline and out of bounds. Plus territory to the Giant 49-yard line. Does it in front of Flott for 10 yards.
Yeah, when you need it, go find 13. He's going to win on his route. Herbert did a nice job getting this ball out under duress.
Yeah, he took a shot right to his ribs from Carter after he let it go. Good call, DJ. Keenan now with 3 catches for 25. Still all 3 timeouts, 53 seconds left.
You give Keenan that kind of type of cushion, he should take that all day.
Showing blitz again. And they bring it. Quick throw, Keenan again to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 5, and there's their first of 3 timeouts. Brian Burns makes the tackle. You mentioned the cushion. It's the DN that came off to make the tackle. Burns and Derwin James, teammates at Florida State. How'd you like to have that front end and back end?
Not too shabby. Boy, this is, I mean, even a 3 here, even if you get another 10 yards, make this just a one possession game is huge.
And you think about that opening drive, the Giants went 89 yards, and it made it look so easy. And since you have that second scoring drive down at the 2, the defense able to hold up. See if the offense can complement that here. 48 seconds and 2 timeouts from the Giant 45 on a 2nd and 6. Quentin and Ladd to the left. Keenan and Trey Harris to the right. Hampton in the backfield. They rush 5. Herbert, middle of the field, incomplete, intended for Ladd, broken up by Drew Phillips. 3rd and 6, and they need some yards.
He just hasn't, they haven't been in a good groove there with him and Ladd. The timing is a little bit off. That could have been a little bit of a hook around Ladd's back for a penalty there, but when you got to have it, it just feels like Keenan is the one that's winning and the one that he trusts.
Yeah, Ladd, 5 targets, 1 catch for 11 yards. Keenan and Ladd on the same side. Nope, now they'll switch sides as Ladd goes to bunch. It's Keenan one-on-one. This place is getting loud. And they bring a blitz. Herbert has time, throws on the crosser. It's Q, but he needs yards. He does not have it, so decision time. I think they'll end up going for it from the 41. They need 2 on 4th down.
Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land. I mean, it's a long kick.
See where they mark it. Marked at the 41. You need the 39.
The hard part is, man, you're in a situation you don't have your tackle on Joe Alt. You don't feel quite as comfortable trying to run this thing.
Chargers still with 1 timeout left. Or 2 timeout. Well, it says 2. Oh, the Giants called the timeout there on the 4th down. Thank you, Craig. Which is why they still have 2 timeouts left. Herbert in the second quarter, 11 of 14 for 83 yards. So it's going to be a 4th and 2. And they break huddle. Bunch formation left. And now Gadsden goes in motion to the right to join Q. It's Keenan and Ladd to the left. Hampton in the backfield. 5 on the line of scrimmage for the Giants. And we got offside.
Oh,
snap it.
There you go.
And there it is. Herbert free play. Takes a shot for Keenan downfield. It's intercepted. Deontay Banks, but that'll be an offsides and a free first down.
Offside. Defense number 51. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the rookie Abdul Carter. So well done by Herbert with the hard count.
Think about the brain of Herbert might have just scored you 3 points. The heart and hustle of Herbert scored you 4 with the tackle on Dexter Lawrence. So Justin finding ways to impact this game even though they haven't really got untracked.
Second first down for the Bolts by penalty, and that is right in step. The Giants come into this one 28th in the league with 27 penalties. So new set of downs from the Giant 36. And now Giants want their second timeout.
Interesting.
To talk about it. Chargers football is here. Now is the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop powered by Fanatics for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Visit shop.chargers.com.
Well, you know what I'd love to see here, Money? You've got these 2 very wide safeties. You know you're going to get a lot of attention on Keenan Allen because the ball's been going to him on this drive quite continuously. You've got a tight end in Gadsden. Is he out there? He can rip the seam against these 2 wide safeties, and Justin has the arm to get it in there.
Yeah, I see Conklin on the sideline looking for, Gadsden's out there with McConkey to the right.
I'd love to see
Keenan, Q to the left, Hampton in the backfield with a 1st and 10 from the 36, 8th play of the drive. Still 2 timeouts left. It's Gadsden in motion, settles in the slot right. 6 on the line of scrimmage for the Giants. They rush 6. Herbert climbs the pocket, throws left sideline. Q caught. Touchdown Chargers. Quentin Johnston, 36 yards from Justin Herbert.
Herbert climbing up in the pocket and delivering a beautiful ball, too. And then Q fighting his way into the end zone. That is a great way to end this half. A
4
double
games,
move.
4 touchdowns from Quentin Johnston. And as you said, he had to shake off the tackle of Dane Belton to make it happen. And now Cam Dicker on for the extra point to make this a field goal game.
A double move on Deontay Banks, and he took the cheese.
And Dicker's kick is good. And that is 13-10.
After all this is a 3-point game.
Right. 8 plays, 75 yards, a minute 25 seconds. Our UCLA Health Drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. How about that for Q? 6th catch for 68 yards and a touchdown. He now has 4 on the season. For Herbert, it is his 7th TD pass of the season. And he did it against the blitz. Had been blitzed 42 times coming into this game, the most of any quarterback in the NFL, and he has made them pay.
It's a big-time throw. What a great route on a little stutter go on the outside. I mean, Q's doing this every single week.
Every week. Every week. Like we said, 4 games, 4 touchdowns. I mean, not bad to be on pace for 1,300 yards and 17 touchdowns. Dicker boots this one away. It looks like Singletary's going to run up and grab it at the 5. Between the numbers 10, 20, 25, and met by Troy Dye shy of the 30 at the 29-yard line. 20 seconds and 1 timeout left. be really surprised if Brian Dayball wanted to do anything but hand this off and see if Cam Scattaboo can break about 60 tackles. Famous Cam Scattaboo run from high school. I know you've seen it, DJ.
No question. I'll tell you what, Dart's got a little limp here, man. He got twisted by Thule a little bit earlier on in the game, and just watching him walk out into the field, got a little bit of a limp.
Well, he has run the heck out of the ball today, 6 for 44.
See him shaking out his knee?
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. Dart to Scattaboo, and they were ready for it. He falls forward, and there will be no timeouts. Giants going to get back up on the line of scrimmage. We'll see 8, 7, 6, 5, and no, they'll just jog to the sideline, and that's how we'll go into the break, with the Chargers snatching some momentum back after the Giants started so strong. The Bolts head into the locker room trailing by a field goal, 13-10. Isaac Lowenkron going to be along with all that halftime coverage here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-heated touchdown captain!
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Hey, y'all, it's Dean Sharp. Autumn is upon us. The new school year, football season, the holidays, and before you know it, changes in the weather. This is the time of year your home is put to the test. On the outside, from the weather. On the inside, it's going to be everything from students to holiday guests. So now is the time to get your home ready with a few new coats of paint. And if you want it to last, make it my all-time favorite paint, Benjamin Moore. That means some Woodlux for a freshly stained deck, Element Guard to defend your home's exterior against, well, the elements, and silky smooth yet scuff-resistant Aura for all things interior. Give your home the fall refresh it deserves with the very best quality paints and stains from Benjamin Moore. Find the full line of Benjamin Moore products only at a locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer, and find the one nearest you at benjaminmoore.com, benjaminmoore.com.
More LA Chargers football is just minutes away.
Mere moment.
But first,
Great half! Great half!
this is LA Chargers halftime.
Hey, we got a whole nother half to finish this game!
Now here's your host on the LA Chargers Audio Network, Isaac Lowenkron.
And the halftime score from MetLife Stadium, the New York Giants 13, the Chargers 10. We've got 6 other games going on right now. The Atlanta Falcons, a 17-10 halftime lead over the Washington Commanders. Marcus Mariota starting at quarterback again today for Washington in place of the injured Jaden Daniels. The Chargers will be hosting the Washington Commanders at SoFi Stadium next Sunday. In another matchup between 3-0 and 0-3 teams, just like the Chargers and the Giants, the Buffalo Bills with a 14-10 halftime lead over the New Orleans Saints. The Detroit Lions up 20-7 at halftime over the Cleveland Browns. The Houston Texans with a 6-0 lead over the Tennessee Titans. They are 3.5 minutes into the third quarter. The New England Patriots up 28-6 at halftime over the Carolina Panthers. And the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles with a 24-6 halftime lead at Tampa Bay in a battle of 3-0 teams. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, 15 of 16 for 130 with 2 touchdown passes in the first half for the Eagles, who also returned a blocked punt for a touchdown. And then earlier today at Dublin, Ireland, the Pittsburgh Steelers with a 24-21 win over the Minnesota Vikings to improve to 3-1. Minnesota now 2-2. Our halftime score from MetLife Stadium is the New York Giants 13, the Los Angeles Chargers 10. LA Chargers football is presented by Cal Recycle. We're reimagining recycling in California. Put food scraps in your green bin, take California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site, and get cash back. Learn more at recyclingreimaginedca.com. Stay tuned for first half highlights after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Punting, touchdown, captain!
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
It's sunny now, but rain's coming, and if your roof's not ready, you're going to be catching leaks with Grandma's Salad Bowls. Call Roof Buddy right now, 866-95-BUDDY, for a free estimate. 0 down, no payments for 24 months, and $750 off with code KFI. RoofBuddy.com before these clouds got any ideas.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
Los Angeles!
LA.
There goes Herbert to the end zone!
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
The upstart New York Giants with a 13-10 lead over the Chargers. Today's halftime highlights are presented by Valvoline. Keep your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find the location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com. Rookie Jackson Dart, making the first start of his NFL career, drove the Giants 89 yards on their first possession, culminating in a 15-yard touchdown run by Dart himself for a 7-0 lead. Chargers' next possession, however, saw left tackle Joe Alt suffer an ankle injury. He was carted from the bench to the locker room, did not return in the first half. Late in the first quarter, Justin Herbert was intercepted by the self-professed Sexy Dexy, 340-pound defensive lineman Dexter Lawrence, who rumbled to the Charger 3, setting up a field goal for a 10-0 Giants lead. Chargers' Cameron Dicker answered with a 43-yard field goal to get the Chargers on the board. And then on the Giants' ensuing possession, Tuli Tuipulotu capped off an epic first half.
And nope, Dart keeps it after taking the handoff and tripped up. Look at that. Tuli Tuipulotu again. Third sack of the game and a 3rd and 11.
He gets them in bunches, and then Justin Herbert would save his best for last in the dying minutes of the first half.
They rush 6. Herbert climbs the pocket, throws left sideline. Q. Caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston. 36 yards from Justin Herbert.
Johnston's 4th touchdown reception in the 4th game of the season for the Chargers. Making the halftime score, the New York Giants 13, the Chargers 10. Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron standing by to bring you the second half after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Punting, touchdown, captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you. Your player reads and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
1, 2, 3! You're listening to LA Chargers football.
They started something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Exceptional halftime coverage by Isaac Lowenkron as usual, as we are back inside MetLife Stadium. Chargers trailing the Giants 13-10, but it was a tale of two quarters for the Bolts. 179 to 140 yards. They have outgained the Giants, but you look at that first quarter, DJ, 49 in the first, 130 yards in the second. Of course, the explosive in there, that 36-yard touchdown pass from Herbert to Johnston, who has 6 catches for 68 yards here in the first half. And what are you pointing at? Just tell me.
I'm looking at Joe Alt's got a boot on his right foot down there.
Yeah. Well, he was listed as questionable. I'm sure Shannon will give us an update at the start of the second half as she's down there in the middle of it all, and I would assume we'll have talked to somebody.
I'll be honest with you, I'm glad that he doesn't have a knee brace on.
Right. Malik Neighbors and Joe Alt each left this game in the first half on carts. And as you said, there's Alt in a boot, which would lead you to think it's more ankle than knee. He got rolled up on. Austin Deculus in at left tackle. Justin Herbert in that first quarter just building on that first and second quarter thing, DJ. 4 of 11 for 23 yards and an interception. Second quarter, 12 of 15, 119 yards and a touchdown. And it goes back to the game against the Broncos last week, right? In that fourth quarter, all Herbert did was complete, 12 of 15 for 120 and a touchdown in one quarter.
It feels like also once he kind of gets with Keenan, it recalibrates him and kind of gets him locked in and focused, and then that opens up everything else. Now, him and Ladd got to figure it out. They have not been on the same page thus far. Ladd's had a couple drops. Herbert missed him on a few. But they, when he gets locked in with Keenan, and then all of a sudden now you sprinkle a little Gadsden, you sprinkle in getting the ball to the back out of the backfield in Hampton, and then you hit a big shot down the field as they were able to do to Q. So that, to me, it just seems to be the key that unlocks this whole thing.
And we're still waiting for that Ladd game.
I thought it was going to be today. Well, he's had some opportunities.
He's dropped balls. He's got 2 drops that probably would have added about 40 to 50 yards, if not more, to his total. Right now he's just got 5 targets, 1 catch for 11 yards. Anxious to see if what you noticed right there at the end when the Giants were just running out the clock. Jackson Dart and how you thought you might have seen him be
He's a little hobbled. Yeah, and so, look, you can do things at halftime, try and get you a little help in that area.
Something there.
But we'll see how aggressive they are with him with his legs, because when this offense early on was humming, it was Scadaboo running the ball, Jackson Dart using his athleticism. Neighbors is no longer an option. So when you just look at where things are right now, I don't think this Giants offense is positioned to score a ton of points. So just play smart, sound, secure defense.
Well, here's a Dicker kick, and it looks like Banks is going to catch it on the fly just inside the 5, left side on the numbers. Now cuts back toward the middle. And he is upended at the 25, no flags. And let's go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Could be exciting half for Keenan Allen. He's knocking on the door to be the fastest to reach 1,000 in career receptions, right behind Marvin Harrison. He says, I don't count on my speed to get open. Speaking of fast, it's more like in close spaces, I've got to win. Phillip Rivers weighing in on it, saying most of our communication was wordless. You could throw behind him almost, you could just talk to him with the ball. What a love language, guys.
Yeah, they certainly made some sweet music in that first half. Keenan 3 away from 1,000. Dart in the shotgun, Scadaboo to his right. It's a handoff to Scadaboo, and he's got a lane. Scadaboo lowers his shoulder, gets all the way out to the 29-yard line for a gain of 4. Tackle by Troy Dye. And I don't know if our AC went off or what's going on, DJ, but, man, it is getting
a little
hot.
Steamy.
And it was, like we said, hot down there in the pregame. It's a good day to be wearing all white as the Chargers are in their iced-out uniforms. White from head to toe. 2nd and 6. Again, the Giants with some tempo. Going back to that. Trips right. No Malik Neighbors, of course, injured in the first half. Handoff to Scadaboo again, and he's got the middle. And he trucks Alohi Gilman on his way to a first down at the 36-yard line.
That's just too much room, too much space.
Yeah. That light box is back.
Deshaun Hand took a wide rush.
Scadaboo again. They're going to make the Chargers stop, and they didn't there. He gets past the 40-yard line to the 41, make it the 42, a gain of 6.
They've only had 2 bigs on the field.
Now Tart's walking off with Bud Dupree and Cam Hart. Caldwell, Deshaun Hand, like you said, just the 2 bigs, and you got a small edge in Caleb Murphy as well. Same formation, trips right. Hand off to Scadaboo again. This time he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Caldwell stops him, but not before he picks up about 2, we'll call it.
I think you almost have to adjust a little bit what you're doing defensively. There's just no need. I don't think you need those 2 over-the-top safeties against a Malik Neighbors list Giants receiving core. You can afford to drop that safety down, help with the run.
So they're calling it 3rd and 4. It's a little bit less than that.
Get your hands up if you can't get home.
Chargers rush 4. Dart trying to escape, and he's got it. There goes Dart. Past the 50, wrapped up and dropped by Gilman. But he is into Charger territory to the 48. That's a gain of 10.
That's been a real weapon for them when they get in these 3rd downs.
Can we get a turnover? You got a rookie quarterback back there. You got no Malik Neighbors. They're just not really putting it up. Dart just 7 of 11 for 59 yards. They're keeping it on the ground, and they're getting it to work for them. They lead 13 to 10. Singletary now in. And Dart fakes the pitch. Quick throw, and out of the reach of Theo Johnston, his tight end. 2nd season out of Penn State. So 2nd and 10 from the Charger 48.
They've done this twice. They faked that toss, and Dart ran it in for a touchdown. Now they fake it and try and hit a seam route or a little crosser.
And it was there.
It was there. It had to happen so fast. I think he's got to abort a little bit of that fake to give himself time to get that there.
They had Troy Dye right in his face. Singletary stays in it back on a 2nd and 10 from the Charger 48, right on top of that New York Giant helmet at midfield. They rush 4. Here's Dart under pressure, climbs the pocket, looking for a place to run, and he got held. It was T.R. Tart who got held. That thing's going to come back. Dart's still running to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, but he's taking a shot, and that thing's going to come back. T.R. Tart was going to make a tackle there at the line of scrimmage, and he got pulled back about 5 yards.
Holding. Offense number 61. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
That's the center, Michael Schmitz.
That's a lot of running for Dart.
Sure is.
And you can see he does. He's just a little gimpy, man, the way he's walking. Now, he took off and ran like there was nothing wrong with him, not a care in the world. But at the end, as he's jogging back, he's got a little limp.
That'll now make it 2nd and 20. Dart started this game 4 of 4 on that opening drive for 38 yards. He is 3 of 8 since.
You're going to have to just start accounting for him as a runner and dedicate a body to it, because when he drops back, he is looking for a lane to go.
They break huddle. Scadaboo checks back in. And see what the officials... Medical? I heard him say medical. And they're making Dart leave the game.
Yeah. I don't think it was his head. I think it's his leg. Took a good shot at the end of that play.
So Russell Wilson going to check in. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Yeah, you guys, it is the heat of the day. I heard you talking about it. 84 degrees here, and the sun is just hovering over the 50-yard line. There's no way to escape it. Denzel Perryman was telling me that it was like a baking sheet, this turf here, but the turf getting a lot of heat for the conditions when you think about what happened with Joe Alt and Malik Neighbors. Russell Wilson now checking in at quarterback for the Giants.
Yeah, thank you, Shannon. They're making Dart get checked out. So Russell Wilson with his 3 interceptions back out on the field to a chorus of boos here at MetLife. And he's going to throw it. They're going to bring pressure. Flag comes in. Russell Wilson dropped all the way back at the 35-yard line.
Couldn't tell if the ball came out when he got there.
And Thule, let's see what they say here. Yeah, penalty is going to be on the Giants.
Is that 4?
I think that's 4 for Thule.
Illegal formation by the offense. The tight end was covered up. This penalty's declined. Result of the play brings up 3rd down.
That is Thule with his 4th sack of the day. Came in with 0, but 17 pressures.
Well, if Russell Wilson finishes out this game at quarterback, he might have 4 more.
So a 3rd and 25. See whether or not Brian Daboll will let Russell Wilson air this thing out. 4 on the line of scrimmage. And they are playing a bit of a premium. It's a quick throw. And it's a quick tackle of Wan'Dale Robinson by Tony Jefferson. And what an effort to open this second half by the defense, forcing the punt after Jackson Dart had him on the move. And I'll tell you what, DJ, this place had been electric and full of energy. Russell Wilson jogs on the field. It is as silent as a library.
There's a lot of people that decide to go get a Coke.
Whew. Tarheeb Still, who returned a punt earlier, back out there again with the injury to Darius Davis. And here's the left-footed punt, end over end. It's returnable. Tarheeb has it at the 10. He slipped, gets to the 15, and he's going to be dropped shy of the 15 at about the 14.
What was the flag? A flag came out so early.
On that play?
Yes,
oh, yeah.
All the way
in the
on
backfield. And it's a hold on the Chargers, so it'll back them up even further. It's a 47-yard punt, 7-yard return. Right now
during
it's
the kick, holding by the receiving team, number 20. The penalties half the distance to goal from the end of the kick. 1st down, timeout.
So Chargers be deep in their own territory, down a field goal, 13-10 here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
It's sunny now, but rain's coming, and if your roof's not ready, you're going to be catching leaks with Grandma's Salad Bowls. Call Roof Buddy right now, 866-95-BUDDY, for a free estimate. 0 down, no payments for 24 months, and $750 off with code KFI. RoofBuddy.com before these clouds got any ideas.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150. From California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers, Audio Network.
So backs him up with the penalty all the way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Chargers down 13-10. Tarheeb still to return that ball to the 15. And now you have that defensive line encouraging the fans in the end zone to our left to get on their feet to make this tough on the Bolts as they break huddle. Hampton's 3 yards deep in his own end zone. Herbert under center. 5 on the line of scrimmage. And they are twitchy. Here they come. Herbert, quick throw out. Caught. Q. Stiff arms. Spins right sideline about 2 yards short of the first down marker. Adebo with the tackle. And we'll quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers Audio Network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles. An iHeart radio station.
7th catch for Q, and here we go. Trips to the right on a 2nd and 2. And it's a handoff to Hampton. He's got to shuffle his feet, makes the first man miss, dives forward. A heck of an effort by Hampton. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like he's going to be about a half yard short.
There was nothing there. That was all self-made.
They need the 15-yard line. The ball is just past the 14. Herbert in the shotgun. Hands to Hampton again, and Hampton hit at the line of scrimmage, and look at that effort. Wow. Omari and Hampton still on his feet to the 25, to the 30. That is one of the most incredible runs we have seen in the last 5 years, DJ. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, needed the 14, and all he does is get out to the 31.
His legs never stop pumping. I mean, those are some tree trunks he's got, and he just kept pumping them and just running right through tackles and carrying dudes.
That should have been a 4th and 2, and instead it is a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, a gain of 18. What an effort from a rookie. Stays back there with Herbert. Gadsden in motion right to left. Q all alone, one-on-one right. Shotgun to Herbert to throw. They rush 4. Quick throw out, nearly intercepted. That was nowhere near Q. And Paulson Adebo jumped that route. Could not secure it. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Justin was a tick late, and it was Q working back. Q is at his absolute best when he is on the move, whether it's vertical or crossers. You know, coming back down the stem, working back to the quarterback. It's not really his A game right there.
Gadsden goes out. Conklin comes in. Ladd and Q to the right. Keenan all alone to the left on the numbers. Herbert to throw. Under pressure, throws underneath. There's that tight end screen. Conklin has it to the 30. Dives forward to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3. It'll be a 3rd and 7.
It's another one, though. That could have easily been a tackle for loss, and just by sheer effort, he's able to turn it into a positive play.
3 of 7 on 3rd down. Here comes Gadsden. Conklin goes off. In the huddle. Chargers down 13-10. Coming up on halfway through the 3rd quarter. Crowd gets loud. Bunch formation to the right. Gadsden, McConkey, and Keenan. Q all alone left. Showing blitz. They bring 5. Flag before the snap. False start. So it'll be a 3rd and 12.
Before the snap. False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And that's Zion. Zion had a big hold earlier. And now a false start. So 3rd and 12.
I don't think you need to score a lot more points to win this ball game. I don't think the Giants are going to do a whole lot, so you got to be smart here.
10th penalty for 90 yards. And we got another false start. I mean, Jamari totally flinched. Tried to play it off like he was looking back, but he absolutely jumped.
False start by the offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
That was Gadsden. I had the numbers reversed, not 68-86. So make it a 3rd and 17. It's a nice start, especially on that Hampton run. Well, we saw Herbert convert a 3rd and long with his legs. From the shotgun, just 4 on the line of scrimmage now. Herbert throws underneath and caught by Hampton, makes the first man miss, but there's 6 Giants there ready to tackle him at the original line of scrimmage, so they'll have to punt it away on a 4th and about 9.
I know you're down by 3 points, but it's smart to play conservative just because the Giants offense has no weapons right now without Malik Neighbors. Their quarterback's been knocked out. Your defense is playing great, so don't give them a short field and cheap points. And eventually your offense is going to get a drive together and get ahead.
We're seeing Jackson Dart now on the sideline with his helmet, so he's going to be back out after being released from the tent there. Olszewski set up with his heels on his own 15. JK his toes on his 20, kicking left to right. He gets a lot of leg into this one. Still up in the air, still up in the air. Flag comes in, fielded inside the 10 at the 8. Olszewski makes the first man miss and gets cut down. Another flag comes in.
Yeah, that's going to be back way up.
He's left sideline 24. Let's see where they mark it. Chargers had to start that last drive inside their own 5. Wouldn't mind seeing the Giants do the same here. A 61-yard punt. 14-yard return.
He's had a really good day.
There were 2 fouls by the receiving team on the play. During the return, holding number 54. This penalty is declined. During the kick, holding number 31. It'll be half the distance to the goal from the 7-yard line. First down, timeout.
Sure, Nick Jones is saying, what the heck? Why me? Come on. So it'll be inside the 5 to get this thing started. Chargers down a field goal, 13-10 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Chargers fans. A winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown, Chargers!
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Los Angeles.
LA.
Here goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, even though we have been discussing it repeatedly, officially official, Joe Alt and Malik Neighbors both out of this game. Back-to-back picks in the first round of 2024, 5th and 6th overall. Alt wearing a boot on that right leg.
Boy, doesn't it feel like Jackson Dart's due for a first start rookie mistake?
He's having a heck of a game on the ground. 7 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. He's under center. Scadaboo about 3 yards deep in his own end zone with this ball at the 3. And almost got the Chargers to jump. Dayon showing blitz. Hands to Scadaboo. Scadaboo met at the line of scrimmage. Dives forward just shy of the 5. Tackle by Troy Dye. It'll be a gain of 1. It'll be a 2nd and 9, okay?
To me, it's about having somebody responsible for Jackson Dart as a runner. Force him to hold this ball, and if he does, I think you're going to see some good things happen for this defense.
Got a lot more beef out there, DJ, with a Boygby. Look at that line. A Boygby, Tart, Caldwell, Hand, and Dupree. They certainly made that adjustment. Dart changing the play under center. Drops it, falls on it. Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. And I think the Giants were able to cover it up inside the 1-yard line. Andrew Thomas saved it from being Chargers ball at the 1, but it will be a 3rd, and we'll call it 13 from the 6-inch line.
Well, we were due for that.
Counts.
That boo-boo was coming. You could just kind of feel it.
Just trying to get out of there in a hurry and forgot the ball. Ooh, that would have been a big one.
Well, just get a stop right here and force them to punt this ball out of their end zone, and you're cooking with gas. No penalties.
6 of 10 on 3rd down. Dart in the shotgun, flanked by Bellinger and Scadaboo. To throw, here comes pressure. Quick throw out, short of Robinson, incomplete, and that's going to be...
Look where they are going to punt this thing.
Exactly right. That's going to have to be a quick operation for Jamie Gillen, because that ball is inside the 1.
See if they decide to go after it.
Tarheeb still sets up right at midfield on top of the Y in the NY of the Giants' helmet. And it's a quick kick, and it's a big one. Tarheeb has to go way back to the 32-yard line. Now at the 35, looking for blockers at the 40. Stutter steps. You can't do that. He gets tackled by about 7 Giants. He just stopped. And that's, in Tarheeb's defense, you got no Darius Davis, and he's out there. 67-yard punt with an 8-yard return. So figured Giants feeling pretty darn good about that as they lead 13-10 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
The We Make It Easy sales event is here. So now's the best time for a great deal on a new Toyota. Choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. Drive home the all-hybrid Camry with its striking design, a trail-conquering Tacoma 4x4, or an adventurous RAV4. So hurry into your Toyota dealer. The time to drive home your new Toyota is here. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Now it's easier than ever to find the Toyota that's just right for you at Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
LA
about togetherness. That's what tonight's about.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now Chargers with their best starting field position of the day, the 41-yard line. Good effort by the defense. Good effort by J.K. Scott, by the way, pinning the Giants that deep to help the defense tee off. So Herbert will break huddle and get this thing started at their own 41. Left hash, Amari and Hampton in the backfield. Quinton outside of the numbers to the left. And it's a handoff to Hampton. Hampton stutter steps, hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps those legs moving, picks up about 2. Out to the 40, just past the 44-yard line. Okereke with the tackle. Hampton now 7 carries for 35 yards.
Majority of it coming on that effort run on short yardage.
Incredible run on a 3rd and 1. That went for 18, longest of the season for him.
I wouldn't mind seeing him get back involved in the passing game.
Trey Harris now outside of the numbers to the left. Keenan in the slot over there. Q and Ladd to the right. 6 on the line of scrimmage for the Giants. They rush 4, and it's a handoff to Vidal. Make that Haskins, I think. No, that was Hampton. Out to the 45-yard line for a gain of just 1. Burns able to make the tackle from the backside, and a 3rd and 6. Boy, they got to try to do something with this good field position.
Yeah, when you have them punting with their heels on the end line.
And you can't even, get borderline field goal range. No bueno. Break huddle. Chargers 3 of 8 on 3rd down. Trips left. And now Ladd going to go in motion and make it trips right.
They're going to bring some pressure.
Yes, they are. They are. Ears are pinned back. Here they come. Herbert lets it fly. Floats it. Intercepted by Drew Phillips. There is a flag down. Phillips still on his feet. Left sideline. We'll call it out. And he's going to take this all the way to the 3-yard line, but there is a flag, and a Charger receiver was essentially tackled out there. We'll see what this call is. It was Ladd. I mean, there was no one in the area.
Yeah, that's pass interference. Heck of an effort by Keenan.
That's almost exactly what Herbert did.
Pass interference. Offense number 83. As penalties declined, the result of the play is an interception. 1st down, New York.
Wow. 2nd interception of the game for Herbert. I did not assume that would be the call because the flag was thrown right where Ladd went down. So that is an absolutely atrocious call.
I have to see the replay on that one.
I just watched it here, DJ. I don't understand what in the heck they're thinking. They're calling it a rub route. Conklin's moving forward. He and Ladd converge. And when we were talking about let your defense do the work and let the offense make a mistake, this is not the side that we thought that was going to happen to.
Yeah, you just can't make things easy for these guys, and you just done it now twice with 2 possessions inside the 5-yard line.
Well, we've had it now. Had an interception by Lawrence, returned to the 2, and they held him to a field goal. Now we got an interception, returned to the 3. Can the defense hold? Scattaboo in the backfield with Dart. He's changing the play, 8 on the play clock.
They're light on the right side.
Hands to Scattaboo. Scattaboo hit at the line of scrimmage. Stop for no gain. 2nd and goal. You'll have to explain that one to me on Conklin.
I think Herbert thought he had a free play, too.
That's what I think, too. He saw Ladd go down. I mean, there was no Charger receiver within 10 yards of Drew Phillips. 3rd interception of his career was a gift. 2nd and goal. Scattaboo again to Dart's right. Dart keeps it, throws the pitch to the tight end in, touchdown. Theo Johnston on the shovel pass. It'll be a touchdown pass for Dart, the first of his career. And the Chargers able to hold on that 1st interception, not on the 2nd.
They're going to get 15, too, after the play. I couldn't tell who that was. That was Tart or who it was, but they were getting into it.
Well, and it's an opportunity now for Brian Dable, if that thing's going to be half the distance, to go for it from the 1 with a big back like Scattaboo and a quarterback like Dart, as they get Tart out of the way.
Yeah, they got their offense back on the field.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 96. New York has chosen to enforce that penalty from the 2 to the 1 yard line and go for 2 points.
So it'll go on Naquan Jones.
Just a sloppy game.
Yeah. That's a nice play call. As Giants up 19-10 now, only 2:49 left in the third. 2 turnovers for Justin Herbert in this game, both interceptions. And spread it out a little bit. You got Robinson and Slayton to the right. Hyatt to the left. Dart in the shotgun with Scadaboo. Motion man is Robinson. Takes the snap, hands to Scadaboo, and he's in. I mean, that offense had absolutely nothing going from the early first quarter. And just a wild play, interception from Herbert, gets them 8 points, and they lead by 11 with 2:49 left in the third on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Oronde Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 Treasures Baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet.
Here's the tale of the daily Medfield. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang, that one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
They started something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, Justin Herbert has now matched his total from last season in interceptions with 2 in this game. 1 to Dexter Lawrence that was batted at the line of scrimmage and secured by Lawrence himself. And that last one was a broken play. We thought it was a PI as Ladd got tackled to the ground, but they called it on Tyler Conklin instead. And on those 2 plays, Giants get 11 points. That is the lead, 21-10 right now. Vidal and Lambert Smith back to return. Lambert Smith has it at the 9 on the numbers left. 20, 25, 30, dives forward just shy of the 35-yard line. No flag, so good field position. Chargers looking to answer quick. 2:44 left in the third, down 11.
Just ugly, sloppy football.
Yeah, it's perfectly put.
I mean, the
false starts, holdings. I mean, this is a team that came into this game 5th in the league for fewest penalties with just 15, and they have got 12 for 96 yards in this one.
Drop passes.
2 drops on 3rd downs. Herbert shotgun. Hampton to his left. Takes the handoff. Herbert sets his feet, takes a shot underneath, and that's Scott Matlock. And he's got, there's just nothing for him to do after he catches that. It's a gain of 1 and a 2nd down and 9. It's just not the best drive starter.
No, that's not going to be number one on the play sheet.
No.
Yeah, Burns dropping in coverage on that last one.
Well, he dropped on that tight end screen as well. Trips left, Herbert in the shotgun. Gadsden to the right all alone. Here they come. Burns with a spin. Gadsden's got it. First down, right sideline. Coverage by Adebo, but Gadsden too big. Gets out to the 46-yard line. Mark at 1, a gain of 10.
He's a tough matchup. At that time, it was a little inside spin working off Pipkins. You got pressure right in Justin's face, but on time, got it out there to Gadsden. Everything he does is so smooth and fluid.
Keenan jogging off. Fisk jogging in. And check it, that's Trey Harris, who's bunched with Q and Ladd to the left, and there's Fisk on the right side of that line opposite Burns. It's a quick snap. Hampton takes the handoff. There he goes, 50, 40, 35, 30. Hampton on his horse, 10, 5, touchdown Chargers. 54 yards. Amarian Hampton's second touchdown of his career, but his welcome to the NFL moment, DJ.
A little crease is all he needed, and then he destroyed that pursuit angle with pure speed. That was just a poor angle. Tyler Newman did not know how fast Amarian Hampton was before that play. He does know now.
Well, safe to say he has a new career long at 54 yards. And now the Chargers will go for 2, try to make this a field goal game, down 21-16. And that's the Amarian Hampton we saw in every single game. Said we feel like it's there. It just didn't break, and that time it did. Herbert in the shotgun, bunch formation right. Keenan, Ladd, and Fisk.
Timeout. The Giants burned one.
Giants burned that timeout. As we're a minute 27 left in the third. That was 3 plays, 66 yards, a minute 22 seconds. Our UCLA Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. Hampton now 9 rushes for 91 yards on that touchdown.
It changes pretty quick when you crease one.
Yeah.
It's been so close, as you said, just getting his feet tripped up. That time he got through clean.
Oh, man, you see that speed for someone that is that big, 220 pounds.
So now they're not going to charge him a timeout. I didn't hear his explanation for that.
No, we did not have the mic up.
Boy, they answered that one pretty quick.
Sure did. So here we go, 4-2 as they break huddle. Q going all alone to the left, one-on-one. Hampton in the backfield, bunch formation right. Harris, Keenan, and Tucker Fisk, who's now in motion right to left. Hampton now flexing out. Herbert takes the snap, gets on his horse, and Herbert into the end zone. And waiting for a signal. It's good. Herbert calls his own number, works his way to the left of the line, and dives in for the score, and we got ourselves a field goal game.
That was some Oregon Duck Justin Herbert type stuff there. Just powering his way as a runner. Let's see if his knee.
His knee was down, but I think
question is where the ball was.
The ball looks like it was in. They're going to. I mean, every scoring play is reviewed, so they'll look at it. But as it stands right now, field goal, and that's the Herbert that we just did not see last year with that. With the high ankle sprain and the plantar injury in training camp.
Beckless hobbling a little bit on the way off the field, huh?
Well, we got Foster Sorrell active.
Yeah, that's all you got left, I think.
That's it. I feel like we're hearing a lot of whistles. I think it's just a fan, maybe. So that 2-point conversion will stand.
What an answer.
Right? Immediately. All they needed was 82 seconds. It's a field goal game. Olszewski and Singletary to return the kick from Dicker. And again, remember, 11 of these points were allowed by the defense from inside the 5-yard line on turnovers. So not indicative of what the defense has done here today. It's a short kick left sideline, and Singletary managed to keep that thing off the 40-yard line, but he returns it to the 40-yard line. Not a good kick from Cameron Dicker, as the Giants have exceptional field position at the 40 to start. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Amarian Hampton knocking on 100 yards today, guys, on the ground. 91. The last time the Chargers had a 100-yard rusher. It was J.K. Dobbins against the Panthers back on September 15th, 2024. Amarian talked about it this week with Najee Harris out with that Achilles injury. He said it's a step-up thing. It's time for me to step up for my teammates.
Well done, Shannon. How about that? It's been over a year since the Chargers have had a 100-yard rusher. Think about those explosives from J.K., the 2-touchdown game from Gus, yet none of them with 100 yards. Here's Dart in the shotgun from his own 39 to throw, gets it into the flat for Scadaboo. Scadaboo turns upfield. Henley drags him down, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Near midfield. It'll be a 2nd and 3 from the Giant 46.
He swung it out there to him. He had 3 blockers in front of him. I think they're going fast like this so that Dayball can stay in the headset of Jackson Dart at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, hands to Scadaboo. Scadaboo lowers his shoulder, picks up the first down, keeps the pile moving all the way to the Charger 49-yard line for a gain of 5. And one more play before that third quarter clock comes to zeros. 26 on the play clock, 30 on the game clock, and they are running with tempo here. Scadaboo stays in to the left of Dart. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Again, no Malik Neighbors, left with a knee injury. And there's the fake pitch. They brought a blitz, but it was picked up. Here comes Caleb Murphy and Derwin, and they're going to drop Jackson Dart all the way back at the 45. That's a loss of 6. And see if they go half sack each or how they want to do that. Derwin dropped him, though. And that is huge. It'll bring up a 2nd and 16 when we start the fourth quarter. We go to the final frame. Giants on top of the Bolts, 21-18 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Do you suffer from sore feet, back, knee, or hip pain? The Good Feet Arch Support System has helped many people find relief, like Tim.
I'm always telling my colleagues who have sore feet, this is the greatest thing. I'll even take my shoe off and show them. And I believe in the product so much. When you have something that works, you kind of want to share it with people. It worked for me, maybe it can work for you.
Or do you wake up at night with heel pain like Crystal?
I would wake up in the middle of the night with all kinds of pain in my heels and in my arch. So I went to the Good Feet store. And ever since then, I've been pain-free. I wear them every day. I wear them when I walk, at the gym, when I work. They're great.
Get back to walking, working, and exercising, and imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, and no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in the Good Feet store today for a free fitting and test walk. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hey Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown Chargers!
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, to the fourth quarter, the Chargers have outgained the Giants by over 100 yards. It's really the 2 turnovers. It's 2 interceptions that have set up the Giants inside the Charger 5-yard line with goal-to-go situations that have produced those 11 points. So let's see if the defense can take advantage of an off-schedule Giants offense with a 2nd and 16 after the sack by Derwin and Caleb Murphy. They split it. Flanked by Robinson and Scadaboo. Dart in the shotgun. Now Robinson works his way to the slot left. Dart to throw. Quick throw and caught. And that's Slayton with all that speed with a first down. They have been so good at that. Off schedule, And they pick up a first down. They needed 16, they get 17.
Just really a 6-yard little hook right there, and just catches it in a little spot route, and then gets about 13 yards after the catch.
Dart under center now. Scadaboo 7 yards behind him on the right hash. Moving left to right from the Charger 38. Hands to Scadaboo. Scadaboo trying to stretch it. Breaks one tackle, cannot break the second and the third. And goes down at about the 36-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Deion Henley, Tarheeb still over there. Could have been dropped for a loss of 2,
Yeah,
though.
he fought his way through about 3 tackles.
Tarheeb's ankle tackle.
He's like a mini all-star.
He's something, man. Fun to watch, that's for sure. On a 2nd and 8. Dart in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Now moves off his spot. Hit, drop from behind. And that's a Boygby. His first career sack. Drops Dart back at the 43-yard line.
To me, I would look at this Giants team right now and think they're trying to get to the 35. They got a new kicker trying to effort to get this ball into a makeable field goal range.
6th sack for the Chargers today. And that last play, Troy Dye got his 10th tackle in this game. We still got a full quarter to go. 13:21 left in the game. Giants by 3 on a 3rd and 14.
Got a tackle here.
Right? Huge hold here for him. Tooley and Bud Dupree, your edges. To throw, Dart. Pocket collapsing. He's got all day. Now here goes Dart taking off, and he is tripped up and dropped at the 39-yard line. It'll be a 4th and 11 from the 39.
Let's see if they want. I'm just curious to see if they're going to try and pin him with a punt here or try a long field goal.
Well, you got a backup field goal kicker.
That's what I would think you're going to punt it.
Mikatamne.
Yeah, they're going to try and punt it and make the Chargers have to travel some distance.
Jamie Gillen. Well, you got Tarheeb still. Now Ladd McConkey going to go back to return this, I think, after that last one from Tarheeb was a little wonky. Ladd only a single catch today for 11 yards. Gillen in his 7th season out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. And this is an end-over-end kick. Fair catch signaled for at the 10. Ladd fields it at the 9. Chargers down 3. 12-16 to go. A 31-yard punt with no return. 21-18 Giants on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Do you suffer from sore feet, back, knee, or hip pain? The Good Feet Arch Support System has helped many people find relief, like Tim.
I'm always telling my colleagues who have sore feet, this is the greatest thing. I'll even take my shoe off and show them. And I believe in the product so much. When you have something that works, you kind of want to share it with people. It worked for me, maybe it can work for you.
Or do you wake up at night with heel pain like Crystal?
I would wake up in the middle of the night with all kinds of pain in my heels and in my arch. So I went to the Good Feet store. And ever since then, I've been pain-free. I wear them every day. I wear them when I walk, at the gym, when I work. They're great.
Get back to walking, working, and exercising, and imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, and no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in the Good Feet store today for a free fitting and test walk. We have 11 area locations. Find the one closest to you at goodfeet.com.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
21-18 Giants, 12-16 left in the game. Backed up inside their own 10. Second time they'll start a drive from inside their own 10. No Joe Alt. Left early in this contest in the first quarter. Came back out of the locker room in a walking boot and a t-shirt. Marion Hampton with that 54-yard run on the last drive. Can he do it again? 4 on the line of scrimmage. Herbert in the shotgun. Trips to his right. Herbert to throw. They rush 4. Sets his feet. Throws right sideline. Q.
Never saw it.
Never saw it coming. And he's kind of holding his eyes like he looked up right into the sun.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. You'd been on the field before the game. When you look back, you can see how bright it is.
Well, it almost looked like he broke out, and that pass just was not thrown to where Q was. It hit the foot of the defender. So a 2nd and 10.
Boy, you got to get a first down at least here and try and get some room.
Keenan Q, Ladd to the right. Hampton in the backfield, and now he's calling Keenan all alone to the left. 5 on the line of scrimmage. Herbert to throw. Quick out. There's caught by Keenan, and he's going to be stopped short left sideline at the 27-yard line. They need the 29, so a 3rd and 2. Cordell Flott with the stop.
See if they want to try and run the ball here. Or you're gonna pull it and try and get somebody off that run action to pick up a big 3rd down. Matlock being out there looks like a run-heavy look.
Matlock on the left of Deculus, who has replaced Alt, and now he motions to the right. It is a stacked box. Herbert to throw. They rush 4. Hit. Throws. Oh, dropped. It would have been short anyway. Intended for Keenan. But Herbert let that thing fly with a giant wrapped around his waist. And they'll have to punt.
I think that was designed to be a little swing to Hampton, and there was a defender there, so Herbert had to pull the ball. It didn't throw it to him. Once that happened, that kind of changed the whole dynamic of everything. He wanted to go there, and then when he couldn't, the play was pretty much dead.
Abdul Carter with the pressure there, the rookie out of Penn State, who has been on that line of scrimmage a lot more today than we had seen in the first 3 games this season. Scott with 3 punts today, averaging just about 52 yards. And this is not that. This is way out of bounds. Left side. This might be out of bounds, like Chargers side of the field.
Oh, my gosh.
They are marking that thing at the 45-yard line of the Chargers.
Think about the 2 punts pinned back. The Giants hit, a 67-yard punt when they had their heels on the end line?
And this one, 38 yards. Oof. And I thought that was generous. I mean, that thing came off his foot and ricocheted so far left. It was almost behind the Chargers bench, which is 10 yards off that sideline. So here we go. Can the defense come up big? They've been sniffing on that turnover. They've gotten to Jackson Dart 6 times. They forced a fumble that Andrew Thomas fell on the 1-yard line. Chargers have 2 turnovers in this game. About time for the Big Blue to give one up. And there's the handoff to Singletary, and he's going to push the pile forward all the way to the 42-yard line, a gain of 6. Tackle made by Deion Henley.
See how long before they go back to that bigger front.
It seemed like it was working. I mean, now they got Kennard out there with Bud Dupree and just those 2 defensive tackles, Tart and Hand inside. And Singletary again, and again Singletary carries the pile. It's too light. Just carried 3 defenders all the way to the 36-yard line for a first down.
Well, they're trying to add Derwin James to the run fit. Jackson Dart actually blocks him. He kind of like walls him off and kept him from making a tackle for loss. It was a nice play by the rookie quarterback.
10:30 to go in the game. Chargers down a field goal, 21-18, and it has just been hard today. That is the 10th first down by a rush for the Giants. Still 10 on the play clock. Singletary to the right of Dart. Dart to throw. Here comes a blitz, and it's a quick toss. Wide open is Slayton. Tarheeb still wraps him up, but he picks up 8. Now he's in field goal range to the 29. They'll pick him up. Actually, forward progress. It's a gain of 9.
They hit that same play on 3rd and long earlier.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, easy, open window throw.
They're at the 27 now. And here comes that tempo. So Chargers cannot change personnel. It's Caleb Murphy and Thule at your edges. Dart hands to Singletary. He's got a lane, left side, I should say, of the line, all the way inside the 20 to the 19. They are getting absolutely gashed. I mean, gashed on this drive.
Just kind of curious why they're respecting this receiving core as much as they are, instead of just saying, we're just going to line up, play those guys man-to-man, and sell out to stop the run.
And now they can't get these guys off the field. New set of downs from the 20. Dart and Singletary. It's a quick throw out into the flat to Robinson, and Tony Jefferson can't make the tackle, so instead of being a loss of about 2, it is a gain of about 6. To the 14, 13-yard line, they'll mark him down.
Yeah, he caught that a good 4 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Troy Dye with the tackle. Well, now you got to bow up. You hold them to a field goal and keep this a one-score game with 8:45 left. Giants up 3. Hand off to Singletary. Singletary met by Tony Jefferson, dropped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be a third and about a half yard inside the 10 to the 9. The marker is at the 9. The ball is inside of the 10. 6 of 12 on third down for this Giants team.
They're going to challenge a spot again.
Now, Dayball challenged the spot earlier and got the first down out of it. This would just be a third and 1.
New York is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner is short of the line to gain.
Well, good news on that, DJ, is they can bring some big bodies out. And they were in that light look that whole time because the Giants would not huddle.
Unless they get the first down with the challenge.
Yeah.
It's another situation where I don't think his knee was down.
Here we go, getting a look at it on the monitor here. And we'll step aside as they continue to look at it here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever, with eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all the hottest acts. Don't miss Chance the Rapper as he brings his lyrical wordplay to Yamava Theater on October 17th. Catch Colombian American Grammy winner Kali Uchis perform her versatile Latin and R&B hits on October 23rd. And don't forget to bring the party to see Mr. Worldwide himself, Pitbull, when he takes the stage on November 24th. Tickets on sale now. You in? Visit YamavaTheater.com for more details. Must be 21 or older to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Los Angeles.
LA.
There goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers.
High of that. So charge to timeout. They still have 2 left, and they still have 1 challenge left. And get this, and it'll be a goal-to-go situation. Giants up 3, 21-18. Defense has got to hold here for a field goal. Keep it a 1-score game. Hyatt wide of the numbers to the left. Robinson in the slot. It's a handoff to Dart. Dart trying to get it himself, and he is going to lose yardage. No, he breaks the tackle and ends up getting it on a second effort.
It's going to be offsides anyways. It's not going to matter.
Offsides on the Chargers. Good call, DJ. Flag on the far side of the field.
Offside. Defense number 3. This penalty will be half the distance to the goal. It's a first down.
And I'll tell you, it's sort of bad to worse on that because you give him the free play on offsides, and you want to talk about energizing a crowd. Jackson Dart bounced off of 3 defenders. Alohi could not wrap him up and bring him down. He stands up, gives the first down signal, and this whole place got a jolt out of that one.
Yeah, Dart is a strong dude. You got to bring your arms. You can't just hit him with your shoulder and hope he's going to go to the ground. He's carried the ball an awful lot in the SEC.
So 1st and goal. This is a huge stand at this point of the game. 8 minutes left. They are 1 for 2 and goal to go. Dart to Scadaboo. Scadaboo stopped at about the 2. Almost to the 1. 2nd and goal, under 8 minutes.
Yeah, I did not think they'd be able to move the line of scrimmage like they have in this ball game.
I mean, it has been easy. Dart 9 for 56 and a touchdown. Scadaboo 18 for 70. Singletary 7 for 28. And again, this is a defense that came in allowing just 94 per game on the ground, 9th in the league.
Yeah, you got to be aware of a zone read here with Dart.
Robinson in motion. Dart, Scadaboo. Scadaboo stopped at the line of scrimmage and stoned again. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.
And that's exactly what it was. And Dart decided to give it.
Derwin.
And he got stuck.
Derwin got low, grabbed his legs, stopped from churning. Somebody's down. Looks like a giant. 2 giants.
Looked like maybe that were helmets stuck together or something.
Scadaboo, could be it. All good.
Derwin is fired up, man.
Now, this is huge. I mean, you're talking about 6:46 left in this game, and the difference between 10 and 6 as the lead.
Get off
now, a
the
late
field
exchange here as Caldwell's got to hurry off. Chargers got to get settled. Dart himself stopped. Loss of 2.
Tuli.
Troy Dye and Tuli Tuipulotu. Tuli low, Dye high, and now a 4th and goal from back at the 3. And it looks like they're holding. They're going to go.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So a 4th and goal from the 3. Tuli now 5 tackles for loss. Break huddle. They still have 2 timeouts left, and they go empty. Crowd loves it. Scadaboo in motion. Dart takes the snap, keeps it. Looking, now looking left, now looking right. Throws to the end zone, and incomplete. What a play by Alohi Gilman. That pass was caught for a touchdown, and Alohi broke it up as it found the hands of Wandale Robinson. What a play by Gilman.
That was slow motion. That ball hung up there. Robinson waited to get it, and Alohi beat him to the punch and was able to just jar it free.
That is an exceptional play by Alohi. That was a touchdown. That was in the hands, being secured by Robinson, and Alohi just forced it out of there.
That's a 4-point play. Shoot, that's actually the full 3.
It, yeah.
That took the
4th and goal.
Took the 6 off the board. It's a 6-point play.
Well, now can you get this thing, use that momentum the defense is giving you? Can this offense get moving? Backed up inside their own 4. I'm sure that was part of the calculus. It has been tough for this team to do anything today. Crowd on its feet. Herbert under center. Pitches to Hampton, looking for the edge. Hampton has it. Foot in the ground, bouncing off defenders all the way out to the 11, almost the 12-yard line for a gain of 7. It'll be a 2nd and 3, tackled by Deontay Banks.
It's just let's just have a nice methodical drive and punch this thing in and go home.
Now coming up on 5 minutes left in the game, and the Chargers got 89 yards from that point.
First downs, not touchdowns. Just focus on getting one first down after another.
Matlock in motion, sets up outside Deculus to the left. Herbert under center to throw. And quickly pops up in the air, nearly intercepted. That's Tucker Fisk. That is not what he does. And that thing was nearly intercepted. That hung up in the air for an eternity. Should have been a first down, but drops have plagued this Bolt offense today, and now they got a 3rd and 3.
Well, anytime these got to have it downs, and this feels like one of those.
Number 13.
Number 13 is the way to go.
3 of 10 on 3rd down. It has not been a good day for that for the Bolts. Bunch formation to the right. Gadsden alone to the left. Herbert, the snap, hands to Hampton. Hampton's got to try to make something out of nothing, and he does. There he goes, Hampton. Left sideline, 30, 35. Drops his shoulder and absolutely trucks a Okereke. This is an Omarion Hampton game. Okereke trying to bark at him. All Hampton does is toss the ball to the ref and run back to the huddle. Gets that thing all the way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 29.
That was galloping. That was a galloping run from Omarion Hampton. Looked like a Clydesdale running down the sideline. Holy cow.
127 yards rushing now. From the shotgun, Herbert. Fakes the handoff, has time, looking downfield. Herbert now rolling out and has to just throw it away out of bounds left side. Had Keenan and Q down there, but they could not flash open as we quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers Audio Network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeartRadio station.
21-18 Giants, 4:35 left in the game. Chargers with 3 timeouts, Giants with 2.
Last week on that big drive, Aronde Gadsden got involved a couple times.
He's on the left, just outside Deculus. Herbert in the shotgun, 4 on the line of scrimmage. Now they're showing blitz. They bring 5. Herbert rolling to his right, sets his feet, takes a shot downfield, and Keandre Lambert-Smith not there. There is a flag in the defensive backfield.
Looked like he stopped for a second.
He did. We got a hold, waiting for the direction. I think it's going to be a hold on the Giants.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense number 2. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Well, that's huge. Instead of a 3rd and 10, you got yourself a 1st and 10 from the 45 on that 5-yard penalty. Both still on their side of the field. Now you're absolutely right on Keandre Lambert-Smith. He did stop for whatever reason.
Now, I don't think guys are having trouble seeing back into that sun.
Keenan in motion, right to left, joins Q on that side. Herbert hands to Hampton. Hampton trying to bounce, looking for a lane, keeps his legs moving, so he picks up a yard. It'll be a 2nd and 9 from the 46 on the Bolt side of the field. Clock still runs. Coming up on 4 minutes left, they trail by 3. Haskins was about to check in. Instead, they'll go with Vidal as Hampton will get a breather.
Yeah, with the heat that Shannon was talking about down on the field, get him freshened up and see if you can get him back out here in a couple plays.
I'd like to point out our Shannon Farron opted to go with the black jeans bomber jacket combo today. Turned out to be about 105 on the field. From the shotgun, Herbert, they bring the blitz. Quick throw, swatted away, intended for Q. No flags?
Got his hooked him. That's the second time we've seen that.
So now a 3rd and 9. He's got his hand right around his waist.
Hand is on the waist.
Chargers 4 of 11 on 3rd down. Herbert just 1 for his last 6 attempts. Bunch formation right. Gadsden, Keenan, Ladd, Q left. Showing blitz. They bring it. Herbert, got to get rid of it. Rolling to his right. He's dropped all the way back at the 30 by Banks. He is not happy. Slams the ball to the ground. And they're going to have to punt and hope and use their timeouts. That blitz came in a hurry.
Yeah, Burns was untouched, and he can really run. You're not going to get away from him. Yeah, they just looped him around, and Sawyer never saw him.
So going to be up to the defense, and they've been up to the task all season long. Can you get a 3-and-out, use your timeouts, and give Herbert a chance? JK got to get a big punt here. And he does. This thing is launched. Olszewski all the way back at his own 10, 15, 20, tripped up at the 25-yard line to the 26. 59-yard punt, 15-yard return.
Well, here we go.
This is it. If you like Chargers game day and turn it into something legendary, how about rallying your crew so you can embark on an unforgettable adventure to Super Bowl 60 through the NFL Fan of the Year contest? Enter to win at NFL.com/fan of the year. Jesse Minter's bunch has allowed 21 thus far, but 11 of those came on turnovers that put the Giants inside the 5-yard line with a goal to go to situation. They have, however, allowed them to move the ball on the ground, and there are the big bodies out there for this one. It's that heavy front. Hand off to Scadaboo. Flag came in right at the snap.
Might be offsides.
That's exactly what it is. 1st and 5. It's been so sloppy today. I mean,
offside. Defense number 91 was lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's first down. The clock will start on the snap.
That is Deshaun Hand. That is now the 14th penalty for 107 yards. Coming into this game, they had 15 for 107. That's how bad it's been.
And that particular penalty has been an issue.
Yeah. It's their 3rd offsides. So now a 1st and 5 from the 3rd and 1 from the 31, I should say. Hands to Scadaboo, hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps his legs moving. It'll be a 2nd and 2, tackled by Tier Tart. And they're not using their timeout yet. Or they are, yeah?
They just ripped it. Almost wonder on that one if you let them see if they're going to get the first down.
Exactly, on a 2nd and 2.
Copyright of this broadcast is owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
Yeah, let's see. We got Caldwell out there, Hand, Naquan Jones. Tart's going to get a breather. Justin Herbert and the AFC West leading Chargers return to SoFi Stadium October 5th. That's a week from today. It's an interconference showdown with Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Big one. Limited tickets remain for the Chargers' crucial catch game presented by UCLA Health. So secure yours today at chargers.com/tickets. Chargers come into this game 3-0. Knock off each of their division opponents. They will play the NFC East this year. This is the first of back-to-back games. I mentioned the Commanders tomorrow on a 2nd and 2. With the clock stopped, Chargers crowding the line of scrimmage. Scadaboo hit behind, and he is swallowed up back at the 31-yard line. So the timeout pays off. Naquan Jones there. It's a loss of 3, and there's their 2nd timeout. That is a huge play, a run blitz, and it paid off.
Now you've got to take away Jackson Dart as a runner here. Third and 5.
Chargers would need a field goal to tie, 21-18.
I wouldn't be surprised they go back to the RPO. Remember they blew that whistle when they had a touchdown down inside the 5?
You got Bud, Caldwell, Hand, and Tooley on the line of scrimmage. They're spreading it out.
Just take away the quarterback run. Don't let that be it.
Derwin showing blitz. He's coming. Dart to throw, middle of the field, wide open. Nobody accounted for the tight end, Theo Johnston, and he was wide open. That'll bring us to the 2-minute war. Actually, Jim Harbaugh going to use his final timeout at 2:29.
Good night.
I mean, there was no one within 10 yards of Theo Johnston, who's having a solid day today. 3rd catch. He's got a touchdown as well. Tooley was spying Jackson Dart, and nobody accounted for Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, just they've made it easy on Jackson Dart today. You have 2 possessions that started inside the 5-yard line, and on some of these big downs, they've just given him so much space.
Yeah, I know the stats won't say it, DJ. I just feel like it's been easy.
Yeah.
Like they are running the ball with ease. It'll say Cam Scadaboo 22 for an average of 3.3, but you got Singletary and Dart with 54. And now the Chargers out of timeouts.
You got to try and rip a ball out.
Yeah. And turnovers will do you in. I mean, they lose the game today. They lose the turnover battle 2-0, and that's 11 points. Hand off to Scadaboo. Leaps through. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Tackle by Troy Dye. It'll be a 2nd and 6 on the other side.
How many yards has he racked up now?
Well, like I said, it doesn't look like it's much. It's under 80 yards on 23 carries, but it just feels like it's been a difference maker, right?
There's been a couple negative plays stacked in there.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Chargers down 21-18. No timeouts left, and a 2nd and 5 for the Giants here at MetLife Stadium on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught, Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we break down the victory over the Broncos and have a sit-down with Arante Gadsden II coming off that monster performance.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live, December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Again, download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
1, 2, 3.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down.
Appropriate. 21-18. Still 2 minutes left in this game. A 2nd and 5. Chargers no timeouts, so they can work 80 seconds off this clock at least. Big bodies out there. They got to work for a turnover, and it's going to have to likely come by way of the fumble. Stacked on the line of scrimmage. Dart to Scadaboo. Scadaboo hit at the line of scrimmage by Thule and dropped. So that'll take us down to 1:15 and a 3rd and 5.
Not going to be a lot of time left.
No. There's 2 interceptions by Justin Herbert that gave the Giants the ball with a goal-to-go situation from the 2 and the 5. Cashed in for 11 points. Drops all over the field. Penalties, like we said, this is a team that came in one of the least penalized teams in the league with 15 over 3 games. They've got 14 here for the same amount of yards they've been penalized over 3 games. So here we go, a 3rd and 5. 1 on the play clock. Handed to Scadaboo. And Scadaboo is stopped at the 47. So that'll bring up the 4th and 5, and that'll take it down to about 35 seconds before they have to punt it away. The Chargers will have no timeouts. They'll need a return. It's going to be Tarheeb still, not Ladd McConkey back there.
I take the delay of game. If you're the Giants, every second matters.
No doubt. I'll try to get him to jump off sides here, maybe.
There's no way they're snapping this ball. It'd be crazy to snap this ball.
Let it go all the way down.
We have seen some punts and kicks be blocked this year, though.
True. And now instead of taking the delay, he's got 3. Why not use them? So Daboll will take the timeout without the delay with 30 seconds on the clock. No timeouts left for the Chargers. All they would need is a field goal to tie and send this to overtime. This game has gone incredibly long.
One thing you keep in mind here, too, is your best friend in a situation like this is a pass interference penalty.
No doubt.
You want to try and move the ball a little bit, but then you got to start taking shots and hope you can go make a play or you can get a flag. Him mishitting this thing into the end zone would sure help.
Well, and here's, again, the issue with not having Darius Davis, one of the best punt returners in the league. See what Tarheeb still opts to do. Jamie Gillen's got a big leg. He has pinned the Chargers deep. 31 seconds on the clock. They're coming after it. Gets it away. It is returnable. Still fields it at the 12.
Get up the field.
Trying to reverse field. He's got to get up the field. He's running laterally, and he's running backwards. Tarheeb still tripped up at the 15. That is a waste of 12 seconds. You're better off waving the fair catch because you got no return out of it.
You'd rather have the ball in Justin Herbert's hands for 30 seconds than to get an extra 5 yards for 12 seconds.
It's a 4-yard return, and it took 12 seconds off the clock. So Giants fans feeling this victory. It would take nothing short of a football miracle for the Chargers to get out of here with something. They break huddle, Herbert in the shotgun. You got 7 Giants, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, 4 on the line of scrimmage. Herbert to throw, under pressure, takes a middle of the field, and Q dropped
Oh my gosh, right in his hands.
Right in his hands.
45-yard
line.
Holy cow.
That would have been... You'd have only needed one more completion to get into Cam Dicker field goal range. Instead, it went right through Q's hands. He was wide open.
You would have had probably 8 to 9 seconds after spiking the ball to then get whatever else you needed. Yow.
That was a heck of a throw by Herbert. I mean, it's right on the money and just went right through his hands. And now the Giants going to call a timeout. We still have 1 left.
Jeez, that was a missed opportunity.
And I mean, it's just been the story of the day. I mean, how about Ladd McConkey? 6 targets, 1 catch. Quinton Johnston and Keenan Allen, 19 targets between them, 12 catches.
This is not a good secondary either.
No, it's one of the worst in the league, DJ. I mean, legitimately one of the worst in the league. Drew Phillips came into this game having allowed 182 receiving yards to slot receivers. That is the second most in the league by 88 yards.
Well, whatever hook and ladder magic you've got in the playbook, this would be a good time to dust it off.
They rush just 2. Herbert with 10 seconds on the clock.
You got to pitch it. You got to pitch it or get out of bounds.
That's it. That's the game. Giants win 21-18. An incredibly disappointing showing by the Bolts here at MetLife Stadium. Leads to the first loss of the season on their ledger. The Giants get their first win. And I would say the Chargers probably going to do a lot of looking at themselves when trying to figure out how this thing got so sideways. There's Herbert going to seek out some handshakes on the sideline. And nice, classy move by Herbert. He made his way all the way over to Jackson Dart to congratulate him on his win in his debut. Winless team versus an undefeated team. They opt to start Dart in this one. A lot of people said, why wouldn't you wait a week? And then everybody brought up 1979, Phil Simms. 0-5 versus the 5-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They go to Simms. He gets the victory. And it happened here again today. Come back, wrap it up. Chargers fall to 3-1 on the season, and we'll break it all down as they lose 21-8.
And then seize the opportunity to converge on them to the tune like last week against the Detroit Lions. 7 sacks. Just a page out of that book. So I feel like you got to contain